All right, all right. I think we are live. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we got a great show for you guys, man. Excited to talk about a bunch of different video game news and topics and all of that. So shout outs. Yo, Roger, just chill in the chat, fam. Like, you just acting kind of crazy pre-stream. That's all you got timed out, man. I don't know how long they timed you out for, but yeah, either way. Just relax, Roger. Shout out. Let's get to the shout outs, though. Big love to Dior here first. Like always, let's go, Dior. What's up, Roger? Welcome. Clabby94. What's up, Clabby? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs to the homie Clabby, the one and only. Let's go. Party Man is here as well. What's up, Party Man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good, Party Man. Flightiest, Dan Dips. Queso, what's up, Dan Dips? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I'm actually still feeling a little sick. I'm better, though. Like, I've been taking some honey, and I've been taking some stuff. Like, I know exactly how I got sick, too. So, I've been doing a good job of managing it today. Been doing a good job of taking my medication, so I'm good. I think I'll be all right for this stream. But I might take a little bit of time to go get, like, another dosage. Because it's been about 5 hours, 6 hours since my last one, so I'll take another one. So I'll probably go in a little bit to do that, and then I'll get some water, of course, and then we can get back at it. But first, we got to keep going with these shout outs, though. Welcome, guys. JoJo Friday in the house. We are out here. Appreciate you guys being around. Just Another Artist is here. What's up, Just Another Artist? Shout outs. Welcome. Yoshi. What's up, Yoshi? Dream a Little Mo. What is good? Max Only. What is up, man? Welcome. General Zamora is here. What's up, General Zamora? No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Party Man, he all right. We all right. Shout outs to Clabby94 and Justin with the Joe94 to the JoJo.
Can I get some trails in the Sky Battle theme? I'm finally back into it. Also, have you checked out the Nintendo Switch 2 online page on the Switch 2 home screen?
I've seen some people talk about there's like a, it's like a, what's it called? It's like a, it's like, there's like a holiday theme that they have there now. So that's what I saw on Twitter, at least. I didn't check it out myself. But yeah, shout outs. Big love to the JoJo boys. You guys know what it is. Combo breaks. JoJo breakers and Clabby. We're going to get you in just a bit. Hold up here. We got to do the JoJo. JoJo Friday, that 10 and up. We are out here. JoJo Fridays. My man Clabby with the big $50 dono. Let's go, man. Shout outs. Thank you, Switch, for the big 50. Also, Justin, thank you for the big 10. We are out here already getting to the 60. Platinum. How many platinums tonight? I don't know. Appreciate that, guys. I appreciate it. Big love. Thank you guys so much. Clabby and Justin, the tag team, the duo. Yeah, my man busted through the door. Clabby just said, all right, we're going to kick down this door. Also, Monado Mario. You guys give some big love to Clabby. Clabby, I'll play some DK music for you, man. Clabby94. Let's see here. Shout outs, man. I appreciate you. Sup, OJ? 74 months. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 74 months. And happy early holidays. Recently got a new gaming laptop. Can't wait to download games like Expedition 33. Expeditiously. All right, there you go. New gaming laptop, Expedition 33. Ready to download. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. It's a good game. So, there you go. Shout outs, though. Appreciate Clabby. Appreciate Justin. Anybody does 50 or more, you can put my man Clabby94 on the board. Hey, yo. 6 JoJos already. Yo, let's go. Appreciate you guys. Platinum streak almost. 40 combos away. Almost. At level 81 or 82. My bad. Shout outs, though, guys. Appreciate that. Honestly, the worst part of being sick is a sore throat. Yeah, I got a sore throat. But I mean, like, I've been taking some natural remedies that's been helping out a lot. Yeah, let's see it. Until I heard, yeah, unfortunately, you know, Lamar Wilson, who was a OG tech YouTuber, did pass away at the age of 48. I know a lot of you guys have probably seen his videos. I know I used to watch his videos back in the day. He did Nintendo stuff and all that. So it's very unfortunate, you know, very unfortunate about the news. It's definitely sad news, you know. Definitely sad. Big love, though. Shout outs, Party Man. I know, like I said, everybody's, well, not everybody, but there are definitely a lot of people that are giving their condolences online, you know. So you gotta give some love to Lamar, you know. Rest in peace, of course. Glad you're sounding better. I'm sounding a little bit better, but it's still kind of there. But yeah, still kind of there. Let me play some Donkey Kong music for Clabby. Donkey Kong music. All right, thank you so much, Clabby. Thank you for the big 50. Renato, thank you for the 74 months. Justin, thank you for the big 10. Let's go. We've got 40 more combos for the first platinum. We're out here. All right, Jungle Hijinks. Let's see here. I miss Attica. I mean, I think we all miss Attica, man. Like, gosh, that was such a gut-wrenching situation, you know, about 6 years ago now. Going on 7 years. It's been a minute, but yeah. Let's see here. Boy, I wonder how Dashy's doing with this news. Probably not good. You know, probably not good. Let's see here. Game Hoarder, what's up, Game Hoarder? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? What's up, Gamer for Life? Welcome. How you doing today? King Tree Freak. Dane Gonzalez is here. Jeffrey Tucker. Hold up. I missed some people. Yo, Chalice DJ is here. What's up, Chalice DJ? Jeffrey Tucker. Daniel C is here as well. House Gang is here. What's up, House Gang? Kinesis is here. RX Gaming. Hyper Bison. Hey, I'll be lurking. All right. Shout out to Hyper Bison. Big Bird. Shout out to Big Bird. But we're going to go in and hit you with the timeout. You're being weird. Being weird, bruh. So we're going to hit you with the 5-minute timeout. Let's see here. Kyle, what's up, Kyle? Ocarina of Time remake. People have been talking about there being some type of Ocarina remake. I don't know if there is, to be honest. General Zamora is here. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? Max Only, what's up, man? Arkham's Grim. Dream a Little Mo. 777 GOOG. Yoshi, 1981. Yo, what's up, guys? Dan Dips in the house. What is good, guys? Shout outs. Welcome. Thank you for your support so far. That's sad. Rip. Lamar Wilson. Can't imagine how Dashy feels. Yeah, because they were homies. They were definitely homies. Rip. Or sorry, not Rip. Rags. Rags to Riches. What's up, man? You cracked open Hyrule Warriors yet? Having fun? Hope you feel better. I'm feeling a lot better already. I'm super busy. I got a sponsored vid to do tonight. Plus, I've got obviously our stream here. I've got another edited video to do. I've got a lot of different stuff to do tonight, so definitely busy. I've got family stuff that I'm doing this whole weekend. I might not be on the Spawncast tomorrow, so just because family stuff is going on. So I'll probably stream early tomorrow morning, probably really early. So if you're up in the morning, you can say what up. Overall and all that. So yeah. But no, man. I mean, like I said, I think it's gonna be a good weekend, man. I'm really excited to talk about video games with you guys today. There's a number of different things that is happening, like with Legend of Zelda. Mr. Mr. Alnuma has talked about, you know, what they're planning to do for the next Legend of Zelda game, and that how Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment could actually influence what they're doing with the next Legend of Zelda game. And he said they said that they actually wanted to be the first there, in terms of being on the Switch 2. So it's kind of crazy that, wait a minute, hold up, he wanted to be first on Switch 2. So yeah, it was pretty crazy there. Let's see here. Shout outs to Epic Globster. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. How many months is that, Epic Globster? 28 months. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah. Big love. Can you play Battle of the Soul from Xenosaga 3? Yeah, I got you, man. Battle of the Soul from Xenosaga 3. Alright, shoutouts. We'll get that going in just a bit. Thanks, Epic Globster, for the 28 months of support, man. I appreciate that. Shoutouts. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Welcome. Bought Red Dead today on Switch 2. Nice, nice. How are you liking it? It's got the free upgrade on there. What's up, Sean? 6306. What's up? Hey, George FT's in the house. What's up, George FT? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Need a Patriots hat? Go get your Patriots hat, man. Go get your Patriots hats. They're doing pretty good this year. Cracked the code, but I'm trying to finish Metro Prime 4 on hard mode first. I'm at Silex now. Okay, nice, nice. The very end of the game, Silex, or the first Silex, or there's kind of different meetings, but yeah, I feel you. You see all the YouTubers saying that the consoles are dead. I did see some of that. I think it's stupid, but you know, it's not the first time that people have said that consoles are dead, but they're not. We'll see next year, of course, with certain games that are coming out. Wolverine. I think there's gonna be new Gen 10 Pokemon game. There's gonna be new 3D Mario maybe. So I doubt it. I doubt consoles are dead. Also, PS5 did pretty good in Europe this past month or so. What's up, OJ? Slowly recovery from knee injury, but hopefully getting there. How's it going? And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ava. And yeah, rest up and recover well from the knee. You say knee injury? Oh my goodness, sounds painful. Sorry to hear about that. Let's see here. Last Alex, real Alex. Oh, he's cooking you. Oh yeah, hard mode. Yeah, that fight can be difficult. So you just gotta keep at it. You're almost done, you know. You are almost done. That's driving me mad. Zamora, looking forward to getting back and being active. Yeah, like when you have an injury that like makes it to where you can't run or you can't be up on your be up in your feet and all that. So yeah. Other videos were titled "Concerts Dying," Switch 2's flopping, shaking my head. Yeah. It was a lot of clickbait nonsense, but I think we all expect that now at this point, you know. So I think what's that idiot Nintendo was like, oh, it's selling Wii U levels, bro. Wii U never sold anywhere near as good as Switch 2. Let's stop the cap. Switch 2 just beat out the Wii U's total lifetime sales in Japan. It just factually, like with the actual numbers, beating out 6 months versus 5 years. So nothing's selling Wii U levels. That's just idiotic nonsense. So like I said, there's gonna be a lot of clickbait and people lying and stuff for views, which we know, which is very unfortunate. The funniest thing about YouTube is that I used to look forward to seeing people's views and people's thoughts on stuff on YouTube. And now at this point, YouTube is so unreliable with information. It's like I don't want to watch anybody. I don't feel like watching anybody. I don't feel like listening to anything anymore because YouTubers are morally corrupt and bankrupt at this point. You know, like they're just lying, clickbait, drivel, nonsense. People sitting there trying to explain why they're going to use Miyamoto in thumbnails just because it literally admitting that it's because of clicks, because people see Miyamoto and click, you know, even though he has nothing to do with whatever they're talking about, like it's a Pokemon or something like that. Like, so it's just morally corrupt to the point to where it's terrible. Justin with the JOJO.
I noticed people really use what they feel and think that's what everyone feels. Lol. Also, Kirby Air Riders is Christmas themed right now. It's cool.
Oh, okay, nice. Nice Kirby Air Riders Christmas themed. Let's go. Thank you so much. This one's gonna get me copyrighted as well. So, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let me get this music here. We're gonna play this F-Zero GX music. Thank you so much. Actually, let's play some Kirby music for Justin. Kirby Fountain. We'll play some Fountain of Dreams. So yeah. So essentially, I mean, it's just super weird. But shout outs to Justin, man. Thank you so much for another $10 dono. Let's go. 70 on the combo board, guys. We are only 30 combos away from the first platinum. 7 JoJos as well. So you guys know what we got to do. We got to do this JoJo. We got to do it. We got to do it. Let's go. All right, hold up. There we go. Finally reached chapter 2 in Trails in the Sky. I'm determined to beat this because I haven't beaten any of the fall holiday season games yet. I know, seriously, man, you got to get on it. What's up, Alien Weaponry? Welcome. Let's see, consoles are dead. I've been hearing that since the early 2000s. Yeah, I need to notice to season Xenoblade 2 with Adobo Fast, with some Adobo Fast. I would make season Switch 2 version to play it. Yeah, we'll see what they do next year on that one. People chasing clicks for dollars. That's pretty much what it is, and it's very sad. Which, once again, like I get it. You're trying to make, as much as possible. You don't know how long it's gonna last, but like I said, it's getting to the point now to where people are just outright like clickbaiting and lying, like ridiculous, you know, like tabloid type level stuff. Let's see here. There's a reason you're number one on my YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ava. Thank you. Perfect example of Dreamcast guy. Listen, I haven't seen what he does recently, but you know, there's definitely worse examples than him, at least that I know of. Let's see. I've been in a block spree since Cope Arc began. Yeah. They were sure quiet when Switch 2 sales. Well, after five stages of grief, that is. Well, they were never quiet before, and they were always like, "Oh, we'll see." But once again, based off the estimates that Paul Gale has, the Switch 2 actually did better. It's actually one of its better months since it released. So I think that overall, if you're looking at the Japanese sales, I think that's kind of a tale to look at. Was that because the Japanese sales are doing really good right now, selling upwards of 200,000 to 190,000 factually per a week. So yeah. Let's see here. Dreamcast guy is too hyperbolic. Okay, too hyperbolic. Yeah, I haven't been watching the videos lately, so you know. So yeah. Crazy game yesterday. Good thing I made a bunch of money. I would be more mad right now. Yeah. You know, listen. I needed the Seahawks to win that one just so the Niners could have a path to the #1 seed, control their destiny, and now they control their destiny. But you know, they got to beat the Colts. They got to beat the Colts. They got to beat the Bears, and they got to beat the Seahawks. Those are three potential. Well, Seahawks are a playoff team. That's already been confirmed. Bears are probably a playoff team, and the Colts might be a playoff team. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, good that you made some money though. It's definitely good that you made some money. But yeah, it was a crazy game, crazy reverse or crazy overturned call on the 2-point conversion. That right there might have been the game. You know, that 2-point conversion was the game. So. It was weird. I know if I was a Rams fan, I'd be mad as hell about that. Because it's like, wait a minute. Whistles blew dead, you know, whatever. So. Let's see here. Edge with the 4 for MP4 is crazy. Oh, man. They hit him with the 4 for that? Yeah, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. But hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Whether we agree with it or not when it comes to video game reviews and all of that, but yeah, I have to disagree with that. I'm not gonna blame the refs. We had our chance. That's true. You guys had a number of 3-and-outs. Also, you gave up a punt return for a touchdown. So yeah, the 3-and-outs at the end of the game were definitely another killer too. That one too. Couldn't really move the ball down the field and get the score. Tight end dropped a bunch of passes, yeah. What's up, Chalice DJ? Yeah, you guys, if you guys can hit that like button, that'd be awesome. If you guys can hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Roger? Says love you, OJ. Hey, appreciate you, fam. Thank you. Yeah, we talked about Mr. Lamar Wilson. Very unfortunate. Make sure you guys take care of your mental health, man. I mean, honestly, like it's pretty sad when it comes to some of the stuff that's kind of going out there right now. And so definitely take care of yourselves, guys. Be careful. If you need help, definitely get it. You know, there's definitely free mental health hotlines and stuff like that. So yeah, if you ever feel that type of, you know, overwhelming sadness or overwhelming grief, there's always people that you can reach out to help. You know. Hey, what's up? No, welcome to the stream. Well, me and Figure Drawing did bet. Oh yeah, you guys did bet that. So yeah, don't you gotta drop the was it 50 or was it, how much was it? Was it 50 or was it 25? That's true. You guys did do. I totally forgot about that bet. I totally forgot about it. I did watch the game though, so I mean, if Figure Drawing's here, then we can do the, what's it called? We can do the analysis. So yeah. At the end of the day, I don't care if Switch 2 passes the other consoles. All I want is for Switch 2 to do good so I can get more games. Exactly. That's how I feel too. We talked about that yesterday, RX Gaming. I don't care if it sells better than the PS4. I don't care over PS5. That's not my, all I want it to do is to do well, you know, so it can so it can continue to get games, you know. So yeah. You laughed at me when I said sabotage, but it's honestly hard to believe. Some reviewers do exactly that because of an agenda or desire to bandwagon. Well, no, I didn't. I don't think I laughed. I think I made a joke, and I think I talked about like the Beastie Boys sabotage. So I don't know if I was like laughing at you, Jackson, as in like an actual like laughing at like your opinion. I think I was just laughing just because, you know, like it was just like a funny thought. Like people out here really trying to like like sabotage Metroid Prime 4. I think that's funny. So yeah, what's up, Jackson? Oh, welcome. Holidays are tough for a lot of people. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know if he had any family or any kids or anything like that. I don't think he did, but I mean, you know, I think at some point maybe, you know, it's tough in life, and you're 48 years old. Maybe there's some, you know, sometimes you have like a little midlife crisis thing situation that could be happening, but I don't know his personal life. I don't know what's going on, you know, with everything. So yeah. I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Welcome. 25. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll wait for figure drawing to get here, or when the next time that you're here, figure drawing's here. You know, so yeah. Absolutely. Shout outs to Rags though. Welcome to the stream. D Money's here. What's up, D Money? What is good? The real MVP was the Seahawks player picking up the ball without knowing he recovered for 2 point. Yeah, I think that was like Charbonnet or whatever. That guy for the UCLA, or the running back or something. So yeah, that's heads up play by him. That's why you always play through the whistle, man. Like even after the whistle goes, you still go for it. You know, obviously don't hit anybody late, but still kind of, if the ball's out there, grab it. You know, you gotta play all the way through and then some. You know, when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, heads up play. He didn't know it, but heads up play by him. Do you think it's possible that Animal Crossing Online multiplayer is a play test for the next AC game? Similar to how Mario Party Superstars updated randomly. Then we got Jamboree. I'm not so sure about that. Nick93 with the opening thread. Let's go.
For the bet me and figure drawing hat on the game lol, let's go Philip Rivers and Bears Bear. I need y'all to lose ASAP. I do have McCaffrey getting 50 rushing yards. Hopefully he comes through.
Shout outs to my man, the one and only, the indomitable Nick93, the big PS, the big Ram. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you for coming through on that one. At least, I mean, like I said, we'll take it out of your earnings that you had from the game the other day. You know, hitting on those parlays for you, brother. Yeah, man. Like, I'm not rooting for Grandpa Philip Rivers. I don't think he needs to win at all. I think that he needs to lose and realize that he's a grandpa and he shouldn't be playing in the NFL anymore, you know. But you know what's funny? Like, even if he doesn't, like, will some other team sign him as a backup? I think that'd be funny if they did. Combo breaks, or even as a starter, that'd be even more hilarious. Thank you so much, Nick93, and of course that's the opening thread, but that's also the JoJo for today. So let's go ahead and hit it with that. Here we go. Shout outs, guys, appreciate that. Let's go. 25 mo, only 5 more combos. And we have a Platinum Buster Sword coming through. Thank you guys so much for your support, like always. I debated someone like you taught me, and he blocked me after I destroyed him. Hold up. Alvin, how did I teach you to debate somebody? What did I say? I think I know what I said, but can you just Cliff Notes summarize what I said to you guys? Because I know I talked about that, but I don't remember exactly what I said. Let's see, you never know what people are going through, man. Like, that's the thing about it. So you never know what people are going through. Jose, I went on a date today. It was fun. You went on a date? Hey, congratulations, Nick. Or congratulations, Mr. Davis. Hopefully everything works out for you there. At the end of Cyberpunk 2077, by the way, game is truly exceptional. Yeah, I saw your post on Twitter. You're doing some gyro sniping. Let's see here. Take care of yourself, OJ. You sound, yeah, I'm sick. I'm so stupid. I just made a mistake when I was coming back home from going out. I made a mistake and I instantly got sick. It's the same place I go to every time, man. I always get sick, and I don't. God, it's either every year or every other year I do this, and it's so dumb. Every time I go to Walmart and I make the stupid mistake when I get back home, I get the same sore throat sickness almost every year or every other year. And I'm like, oh, and it's always when there's busy, it's holidays, I'm rushing, I got to get something from Walmart, and I always come back and I know exactly what happens. It's the same thing every year, right around this time. Like literally, like I get like the same bacterial infection, and I get sick every time. So, but I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm just kicking myself because I'm like, oh, God, again, this happened to me last year or the year before, you know. Let's see. Good afternoon, man. I hope all is well. Everything's going good, cool guy. How are you doing today, man? Welcome. Hey, OJ. Deadlift numbers? I don't know, man. I haven't deadlifted in like decades. Yes, you gotta wash your hands thoroughly wash your hands, like thoroughly. So just mistake on my end, you know. I'm always so germophobic when it comes to bathrooms. Like I always wash my hands thoroughly, but sometimes when I go out real quick and I come back, that's when I don't do a good enough job. And it's always when I'm rushing and I gotta get something for somebody, it's always then. Because if it's just normal me going out, I always wash my hands thoroughly and everything. But it's when I'm doing a lot of stuff for holidays and playing, that's when I forget. So I got sick. And it's the same thing every time. So yeah, but I'm okay. My immune system's actually pretty good. It'd be a lot worse if it was like my immune system wasn't good. It wasn't even through the air, man. It wasn't even like airborne. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even, the mask wasn't the situation. It was my hands. So yeah. Let's say you taught me to be prepared with armed with correct stats and sources, and to ask questions, be clear, don't allow them to be vague, or to get away with throwing out stats without backing it up. Okay, yes, that's true. I did. That's how I debate. People call that as a gotchas, but it's not gotchas. It's called actually being right. You know, it's actually called being accurate and fair and normal. So I'm glad that you were able to take what I've told you and destroy someone. Now, don't make it, you know, a normal thing, obviously, but you know, it's all good. Psycho Pie with the Ninja Peach.
Feel better, OJ. I'm recovering from a sinus cold as well.
Thank you so much, Psycho Pie. I appreciate that. Hitting us with that 5, that gets us to on the platinum. Let's go. Platinum, baby. Limit break. We are out here. Thank you. Remember, if you guys drop a dono, put your music request in the message as well. If you can't fit it, that's okay. You can just put it in the chat afterwards, after the dono. Appreciate that, Psycho Pie. Appreciate you, fam. Big love. Combo breaks in the house. Next one up, platinum and a half at 150 combos. So yeah. Last day at work today, OJ. Layoffs. Thanks for the stream. Oh man, sorry to hear about the layoffs, Johnny. That's not good. Hopefully you can find something good. You know what, Rags, I need to, that's the thing. I used to carry it in my car, and even if I carried it, I probably would have forgot to use it. So no, you're totally right about that. It was just a big mistake. Today I went out and got things today. I washed my hands like 15 times, you know, so like I made sure to get it done correctly. So yeah. Yeah, I gotta get the presents and all that first, man. I gotta get the presents for Christmas and all that. So absolutely. Biggest thing I've learned in debates is to not let them change the topic. People always do that to run away from losing an argument. They'll make some inflammatory claims, debate you, gotta just ignore it. Yeah, like red herring type stuff. Like they'll just say something completely random and irrelevant to the actual topic. Don't let them off the hook, you know. Sometimes I gotta take my own advice on that. Sometimes you gotta not let them off the hook, but I don't know, lately I've just been blocking people. Like, if I say something, they say something back. I say something again that's factually correct. They start acting weird, I just block them. I'm like, I'm good. I don't gotta deal with you. I ain't getting paid for this. Shout out to Justin with the 3.
Trails in the Sky is amazing. I should have got back to it sooner. Can I get some Mario Wonder music?
Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta get back to Trails in the Sky. I finished Metroid Prime 4, so I think I'm gonna go back to Trails in the Sky myself. Mario Wonder. Alright, shout outs. Thank you so much, Justin, with another $3 dono. 103 on the board. Here we go. Appreciate that. Alright, there we go. You're welcome for the Seahawks win. That definitely helped the Niners. Okay, yeah, figure drawing. What's it called? Nick 93. He put out the he dropped the $25 bet that you guys had, so he dropped that. So that was pretty cool. The porter with the $5 says, "Did you get your workout in? Even during the holidays, got to get it in." Yeah, I haven't been able to work out as much as I want to, but I've gotten a few workouts in here or there. So yeah, but I'm sick right now, so I can't really work out. Excuse me. Thank you, the porter with the $5 dono combo break. 108 on the board. We are just, what is that, 42 combos away from the platinum and a half. Let's go. Shout outs. You got the wall infection. I know, seriously, the wall, no, the marked infection. Hey, OJ, just heard YouTube added the ability to replay with voice now. I can imagine all the sport content creators roasting people. Replay with voice. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. Hey, what's up, Sidious? Welcome. What's up, CBH? Welcome. No, don't go beat the Niners. No. The Niners should win out. If the Niners win out, they'll be the most fraudulent #1 seed that people were not scared of at all. Like, the Niners defense is so ran down, they're raggedy at this point. So, I mean, that offense definitely good, but that defense is so raggedy right now. So, I don't think people are really too scared of the Niners playing them in their house. I think that on the road Niners, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a worry because of Kyle Shanahan, but like if you're talking about, okay, are you worried about this team? It's like no Warner, no Bosa, no Michael Williams, like, okay, we can handle them. Let's see here. Obviously the form is not as strong, but it does like anyone look Super Saiyan God mode. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, or you're talking about something else, House King. It was a good game. Yeah, it was a very good game. Let's see here. If the 49ers went out, Coach of the Year, definitely. I don't think that's even a given that Kyle Shanahan gets Coach of the Year, because you have Vrabel up in New England and he's doing a great job turning what were they like? They only won 4 games last year or something like that. Now they have 11, 12 wins this year. So yeah, I think Vrabel might still get it. But I mean, yeah, if they win out, I think that Coach Shanahan definitely has a better chance. If they win out and get the #1 seed with this banged up roster, yeah. Definitely likely, or it ups their chances for sure. Shout outs to Chuck68. Yo, what up, Chuck? With the $20 dono. Yo, let's go. Hey, OJ, Shiva's theme from SMT5, please. Absolutely. Shiva theme, SMT5. Thank you so much for the big $20 dono. Yo, let's go, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. 128 on the board. Yo, combo's almost there, man. What is that? 22 or 23 away from the next combo break. Yo, we are out here. Appreciate that, guys. 22 away. All right, here we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much, Mr. Chuck D68. Yo, chickity Chuck. Choo choo. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. You guys give some love to Chuck. I'll laugh hard if the Niners lose this Monday to the Grandpa Rivers. I mean, listen, man, the Seahawks almost lost to them. The Colts still have a great defense, so you also have to factor that in, because the Seahawks literally, they should have lost to them. They got but they got a last-second field goal to beat the Colts. So the Colts are still, and Phillip Rivers, man, he's still got some high football IQ, so you can't take them lightly. Plus, they still got Jonathan Taylor. They still got that offensive line. They still got some playmakers at receiver that can catch the ball and run with it, So it's not. I don't think it's an easy out. I don't think it's easy just because Phillip Rivers is old, grandpa. I think they still got a good team. So yeah. Bye to that $400 Steam Deck. Only 500, 650 models here on out. It seems that's what I figured, that the Steam Deck is pretty much. They were gonna just sell that $400 Steam Deck off until they were done with stock, liquidate it, and then it was only gonna be the 550 to 650 model. What happened? Where did you see that at, Jackson? But I'm pretty sure that's what we knew was gonna happen, but it had been a while since they talked about that. So I'm guessing somebody put that out on Twitter or something like that, or, So yeah. I'm guessing that's something that's out there. Yo, Cyber Taurus. Yo, what up with the JOJO?
If anybody ever wondered what it was like to experience the opening scene of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, where he's on the boat in the middle of the storm, that's what it was like up here the last week or so.
My man was in the sea, was in the ocean, was in the combo break. Yo, shout outs to Cyber Taurus, man. Good to see you here. I know that you've been dealing with some stuff, brother, but how about this? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that, Cyber Taurus, man. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Thank you for the big $10 dono and the JoJo. Yo, 10 JoJos on the board. We are out here. Let's go. And we also have hit the platinum streak. 82 on the board. Let's go. Let's go. Streak at 82. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. You guys are the goated, like always. I gotta make one for like the platinum streak, but we'll hit this. We'll go even further than beyond. Big up to Cyber Taurus and Chuck. Appreciate you guys, man. If you want some music, let me know, Cyber Taurus. I got you, fam. Hey, happy Friday, yo. Seriously, happy Friday, JoJo Friday for the boys out there, boys and girls. Appreciate you. Rivers, Caleb Williams, Sam Darnold, take down the Niners. No. I need Darnold to be Darnold. Like, Darnold actually Darnold a few times there. You know what I'm saying? He threw a pick in the end zone. You know, he had a couple bad interceptions. Like, I need Darnold to be Darnold. I need Caleb Williams to paint his fingernails and go back to, you know, first year Caleb Williams. And I need Rivers to be the grandpa that he is. That's what I need. I need that's how I need. That's what I need in this overall, man. Next Zelda update. Yeah, Mr. Alnuma stated that they're gonna maybe take some influences from Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors or Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment for the next Legend of Zelda game. So, and he also stated that he would have hoped that they got their game out first, and he said look forward to the next game. So that tells me that the next game is probably more sooner than later. I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's gonna be super long before we see the next Zelda game. I really think it's gonna be more sooner than later. So yeah. So hit that like button too, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Let's see here. No, bad Sam. I know, seriously. Did you see the new trailer for Ball Steel Run? I'm excited. I haven't seen that yet. I still got to catch up on JoJo, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna look forward to it once it comes out. I'll watch it. Have you discussed the new physical sizes? Sorry if I'm a bit low. No, we haven't discussed that. We're gonna discuss it coming up here, Dash. Oof, the $550 Steam Deck. Glad I got myself a gaming laptop instead of Steam Deck. I can still play Steam games on my laptop anyway. I mean, well, there's a difference between a laptop and a handheld, you know. But yeah. Am I the only one who keeps getting stuck and lost in Metroid Prime 4, or do I suck at this game like Jaffe? If you're getting stuck or lost in Metroid Prime 4, I don't know how, considering Mackenzie will tell you where to go when you're lost. So I don't know how you're getting stuck or lost in Metroid Prime 4, because the guy tells you whenever you're lost or stuck, he tells you where to go. But I guess maybe that's the reason why they put that in there, for people to not get luck or stuck or lost. But no, I mean, you shouldn't be stuck or lost. I mean, like I said, if you drive around long enough in the desert, Mackenzie will tell you where to go. So yeah. Let's see here. Really, Warriors interesting. Let's see. Hey OJ, dude, man, you ever done around 1992 Ford Mustang? I don't know what you're talking about, Roger, but no. Shiva has such a good battle theme. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. What up, OJ? After MP4, I'm gonna hit the back catalog. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on my back catalog too. For me, it is Trails in the Sky. But we are gonna talk about the we're talking about Zelda, of course. So you guys can put your thoughts on the next Zelda game. But we're also gonna discuss the cart sizes. It does seem like Nintendo has a couple different cart sizes now. Some people are speculating it's 16 and 32. That's a little bit cheaper. But however, the games that are shipped on these cards are also going to be more expensive. In games, they're making the R-Type Dimensions 3 title. They're stating that they're going to charge $10 more for a cartridge. They actually put out that they have 2 new cartridges that Nintendo, but then they erased that message and then said, oh, well, it's just, you know, due to reevaluating. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, it looks like smaller cartridge sizes are coming. So hopefully, you know, smaller developers and, you know, say, hey, look, if you want this, it's going to be more expensive. But I mean, we have this option for you if you want like a real physical cart, you know. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing overall. So yeah. Regardless of if they're not cheap, I would like to believe they can only be a good thing. Yes, this can only be a good thing. But like I said, expect, you know, for that to be like the Switch cart tax like we got with Switch 1. So OJ, can I see him getting stuck in the sense of figuring out how to get somewhere, not so much where to go next for his objective? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was ever stuck in Metroid Prime 4. Like, I kind of knew exactly where to go, because like I said, they point you in that direction. So I never really felt like stuck. There were some times where it's like, yeah, maybe I couldn't figure out a puzzle or something. But I mean, it's not two-part, is it? But okay. But yeah, I understand it. Like, I feel you. Michelle SF666, thank you for the 34 months. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. I hope Callum likes the next Zelda. I know, wherever Callum is, I hope he likes the next Legend of Zelda. Hopefully it's like Genshin Impact for him. What up, OJ? Okay, I already read that. Shout outs to Griffin1564. Thank you for the 34 months, though, Michelle. That is incredibly nice of you. Thank you so much. What first party be able to get out Switch 2 in like 2 to 3 years? And where's Call of Duty? Call of Duty's probably coming next year. Go watch my video. I talked about that, where they are hiring for Switch 2 development. In terms of what first party get out in the next 2 to 3 years, I mean, you should probably see the next 3D Mario game. You'll probably see like the next Zelda game. There'll probably be a number of games. Maybe some other surprises. Frederick is it Curtin? I probably said that wrong. 7304 with the big $20 JOJO. Hey, yo, shout outs. I appreciate that. Thank you for the JoJo Dono. Let me read off your message here as well. And it says, hey, man, I really appreciate what you do to keep us informed on all gaming things. I've been going through some rough personal times, and your streams have really made it better going through them. So keep up the great work. Hey, man, I'm sorry that you're going through rough personal times. And I think that I can speak for everyone here that we've all been through that personal turmoil that really just makes life suck. Listen, man, we all feel it. We all see it. We're all here with you, and that's what I'm about, man. That's what I'm about, helping to uplift my community, uplift you guys, be better people, have fun, enjoy gaming, realize that there's a reason why you're here, that you're valuable, you know what I'm saying, you are worth something, you're valuable to other people, you're valuable to us, this community. There's value in your life, there's value to be here, and whatever hard times that you have, you know what I'm saying, like, you can get through it, you know? So I really, really appreciate you supporting the channel. I appreciate you watching, and I'm glad that I can help you get through hard times, because you guys help me get through hard times. Like, I have not been having the best week or two, and it's been great that you guys have came through here, and helped me out, because I feel better. Sometimes I'm feeling down, when I'm not streaming, or I'm feeling down because of other things that are going on. And whenever I get here, it's kind of like my little sanctuary where I can talk with people that are, like-minded and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys too. Thank you for the support. It really helps keep things going, and of course, it helps us go with the combo breaker. And you guys know my man Cloud is back. He is back for another round. He is back at it again with the limit break. Platinum and a half. Let's go. Yo, limit break, bonus stream. We out here. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that, like always. Next platinum, I was about to say 50 combos away. No, it's not. It's 42 combos away for double platinum. So thank you so much, Mr. Federico. Yeah, I know one handheld, but personally, I never find PC handhelds appealing, especially Steam Deck. Just get Switch 2 instead of Steam Deck. Yeah. Yeah, I never really got stuck, but there was a couple times where I'm looking at the map and I'm like, see the objective, but how do I get there? Okay, yeah. I'm so hyped that System Shock Remake is getting a physical release for Switch 2 mouse support. Nice. Excuse me. Hang in there. I hope times get better. Yeah, everything's good, man. It's just like I said, a few different things that are just like kind of getting on the kind of just like I said, make me feel down, like, but it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm coping. That's like the kids like to use to cope. I'm coping. I'm dealing with it just fine. Like I said, I'm okay. It's my fault anyway for some of the stuff. So. Justin with another $3 dono. Let's go, Justin. Thank you.
A part of me keeps wanting to almost get a PC handheld or PS5 with a portal, but then I realize it's just because I want to play Digimon and it's not worth it for just one game that will probably come over to Switch 2.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd probably say that Digimon's probably coming to Switch 2 next year. It was already leaked, like through like a retailer. So I would expect Digimon to be here at the end of next year. So give it about a year from release. So yeah, I'd expect it to come out next year. So yeah. Let's see. I doubt Callum is still playing Genshin Impact. He might be, man. There's still Genshin Impact fans out there. Shout out to Justin. Thank you for the 3, man. Appreciate that. 39 combos before the platinum and a half. 2 times platinum on JoJo Friday. Let's go. Appreciate that, guys. Star Fox and Icarus have been missing. Yeah. I mean, it's our fault. To be honest, it's our fault that Kid Icarus is missing because we had a perfect opportunity to buy Kid Icarus Uprising and people just didn't buy that game like that. It's a crying shame what happened to Ubisoft. Their Trials Rising team, Red Linux, isn't making a new entry. And Prince of Persia Lost Crown team was disbanded. 2 of the best games that they ever made. Yeah, the Lost Crown team got reassigned to stuff like Rayman and all that. So, I mean, yeah, unfortunate. For the next Zelda, most likely they'll stick with the open world formula since it's so successful. Just get something close to traditional dungeon. I think they're going to make it smaller. I think they're going to make it smaller in terms of the open world, make it more dense, and then make dungeons surrounding it. So that's what I'm guessing they're going to do. Let's see. I feel us up, everyone. I feel like I think we're being watched, but always lurk the stream. Keep up the awesome streams, OJ and everyone. Thank you so much, Metagaming Dojo. I appreciate that, fam. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. Shout outs. Let's go here. The Great Wall. How are you doing today, brother? How is the Great Wall doing today? Seahawks linebacker got suspended for a hit during the game. There wasn't even a penalty on the play. Oh, might have been the worst officiated game of the year. Oh, man. He got suspended for a game? Okay, well. They always review things afterwards. Then they look at it. So sometimes it might not even be, called during the game. But then you'll get it afterwards. Like when that one guy punched Jennings, the Niners receiver. Punched Jennings in the nads. They didn't call anything on the field, but he got hit with the 1-game suspension and a fine afterwards. So yeah. Shout out to Streamlabs. Let's go. Hit that like button too, guys. I can't stress enough. Hit that like button. How many likes are we at right now at this point? I think we're at like what, 70 something. Got to refresh my page, and then we can kind of see how many likes we're at. We are at does it say how many likes I have? I don't know. On this new thing here, I don't think it does say how many likes I have. So unfortunately, I don't see how many likes I have. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how many likes I have, which is stupid. Yeah, viewers, chat rate, views, average duration. So you guys got to let me know in the chat, how many likes do we have, since they removed that from me seeing it from my thing here. So hit that like button if you have not hit that like button. Yeah, you can just look at concurrent viewers, chat rate, and views. So yeah. 78 likes. Okay, 70 or likes or so. Okay, so let's see if we can get to 100 likes, guys. All right. Sorry for the kind of the low. Like I said, my voice is kind of killing me right now, so I'm just trying to do the best that I can. If you guys have questions, feel free. We can get a huge Q&A today, man. I actually kind of feel like going off you guys' topics and stuff that you guys want to discuss. Feel like chilling and talking about that. So if you guys have questions, comments, suggestions for videos, all sorts of stuff, which I got to put up that member video suggestion line. I got to actually start doing that weekly for the members. So you guys will get that. So definitely from 2026 and on, there'll be pretty much at least a couple different videos that members suggest. So if you're not an Elite Ninja, make sure you become one so you can get in on that too. 91. All right, getting closer. Let's get to 100. Let's go. Yeah, if you guys have video topic suggestions, I definitely want to hear them. So if you guys have some in the chat here too, that'd be great. So I'm gonna start doing those a lot more often, like, and posting, talking about stuff like that. So like single topic, non-news videos. So single topic stuff will be discussed. Oh my gosh, what was I doing back in 1991? Probably watching Nickelodeon with my brother or my sisters. What's up, Dane Gonzalez? Welcome. How you doing today? Welcome, Dane. Oh, I've said what up to Dane. Shout out. Good to see Dane here. Big love, guys. If you think a new Zelda is coming so soon, then will it be in the Wild universe? No, I think it's going to be something totally new. Like I've said before, I think they're going to start from scratch. I don't think they're going to be doing another like Wild universe Zelda game. Cybertor says, appreciate you streaming tonight. Needed some chill vibes. I needed some too, man. I needed some as well. Like I said, this week has been stressful, and I know it's been stressful for a lot of you guys, family and friends and stuff. So I think we all kind of just need a little bit of a respite from the stuff that's happening right now. And so for me, I definitely needed this right now. And like I said, I just gotta do better. I think like the thing with me is that sometimes I feel like sometimes people are a little bit too hard on me, but then at the same time I feel like I should be doing better myself too. So I'm gonna keep trying to work harder for you guys. I'm gonna keep trying to do the best that I can, with content, and then also making sure I take care of other stuff too. So yeah. Rip MTV, man. Definitely sad. I have a video suggestion: top games in 2025 in 3 minutes, just like the fastest 3-minute segment. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing that. That goes against my interests on YouTube. It's good to have watch time on YouTube, so having stuff that goes fast, if it's not a short, definitely not a good idea. So I'll probably do a top 25, but it won't be 3 minutes long. Let's see here. Has Jay Loomis made an appearance? Jay Loomis is not here today. I don't know what happened the other day or yesterday or whatever, but yeah, he's not here. Anyone play Fate Samurai Remnant on Switch 2? How does it run? Thinking of buying it. Samurai Remnant. I have not played it yet, but yeah, if anybody has played it, let me know, or let Mr. Paul Osmoyan know. Let's see here. Yoshi. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? Welcome. Yeah, not in the chat. I was playing Super Mario RPG. Have it on stream in the background. Nice. Let's go. For me, I'm trying to take care of my health. I've been a month away from having health care, but I just got it back. So seeing the clinic over some throat, I think irritations. Oh, okay. Yeah, stay safe out there. Definitely want to get that checked out and looked at here. Shout outs to J2 Blue. J2, how many hours are you in on Metroid Prime 4? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat how everything's going here with that. Play Mega Man 11. It is for me the game, or is the game difficult? I mean, it's a Mega Man game, so like it's not a super difficult game, but you have to, Mega Man is all about getting the weaknesses of each bosses. So you need to know what order to play the bosses in. So if you don't play them in the right order, like get the thing that's weak, like one boss is weak to the other boss, then it's going to be a lot harder if you're just using like your standard weaponry, So you got to find out what order you're supposed to go in to get the weaknesses from other bosses. So yeah. I'm bummed I missed the marathon stream. Mother Nature had other plans for me. No, it's all good. We'll be doing another one soon, man. So look out. I want to try to do at least one or two of them a month. So yeah. Let's see here. OJ, to improve your streaming quality, do you have a donation goals that involve watching or eat fast food, or just wondering? No, I don't. We don't do the DSP stuff here, House King. No, I mean like stream quality, obviously. On a serious note, I know you're just joking around, but on a serious note, I mean I've been running at 1080p 60 for a while. I think it works well, So, do you think Switch 2 could get Lords of Fallen? I don't think so. I don't think that the developers are really on board with Nintendo Switch hardware, so I doubt it. But I mean it could, but I don't think so. For some good news, Absolem is pretty awesome on Switch. It slipped under a lot of people's radar, but it kind of feels like Capcom's Dungeons and Dragons Arcade, or Dragon's Crown meets Dead Cells. Yeah, I've heard some good stuff about that game. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point for sure. Just restarted Prime 4 last, and I was playing around with the button customization with Pro Control. The stupid game won't let me swap the plus and minus buttons around. Okay, no plus and minus swapped around. Justin with the
I'm running on fumes because it's super busy because of big sales on drinks. I haven't seen the sun on the drive to and from work. Lol.
Oh man, my man is out there. You're making sure that we all get our drinks though. So Justin you're doing us a service for this holiday, man. You're doing us a service. I appreciate you, fam. Seriously. Thank you for another $3 dono. Justin coming through. Combo breaks. Thank you for another big 3. We are 20. What is that? No, not 20. 36 combos away from a 2 times platinum. Let's go, guys. Shout outs. A few JoJo's away from that. LJ, dude, man, you there? Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up? Welcome. It's all good, Yoshi. It's not anything crazy, but I've been watching you on this Spawncast for a while now, and I'm grateful for finding you on this platform. Thank you so much, that Jose Solis. Hey, man, I appreciate you, fam. Yeah, I haven't been on the Spawncast for a little bit, but just because there's been a lot of holiday family stuff going on, so I'm hoping to get back to it full go in 2026. You know, back on the Spawncast and Spawncast pre-shows. So yeah. Let's see, you can remap the plus and minus with the GL and GR buttons. I think you probably can, but I don't think he really wants it on there because that might be easy to accidentally hit. But I mean, I think even through like the system menu itself, you can map plus and minus as reversed on the system menu itself. So if you just go to the system menu, go to button mapping, and then just put the, I think you can do it on there, but yeah. Let's see. You sound a little hoarse, OJ. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, I got sick. I got a little sickness going on right now. Excuse me. So yeah. So yeah. 5 hours so far. Okay, nice. Yeah. Little horse on there. Let me see if I missed it. This is random, but we have been addicted to the physical 100 Play Asia shows on Netflix. Reminds me of American Gladiator. The Village needs the new watch. Okay, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, rip to Lamar Wilson. We talked about that earlier as well. Yeah, shout outs to him. Really sorry to hear about that. Sorry to his family. I bet they're probably stunned or they're probably very upset, you know, with the news. So yeah. But apparently it seems like Bethesda's also put out an update to fix the input lag on the Switch 2 version of Skyrim, which I don't know, man. I'm not happy with the fact that they didn't decide to go with 60 FPS on that one. I think that should have just been take the same game, make it 60 FPS. I don't, in my opinion, like with the significantly stronger CPU and GPU, there should have been no reason why that couldn't run at 60. So that's the issue that I have, you know. There's even a lot of people that are big in the gaming space, like Larry Herb and Aaron Greenberg, that are saying, you know, rest in peace to Mr. Lamar Wilson. So yeah. Very unfortunate, though. Very unfortunate. Make sure you guys hit that like button, though. If you haven't hit that like button, let them know. We out here. Lazy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I just think that it's a bad decision just overall. That should have been the focus, was just taking the same game and making it 60, because it already got the improvements that, you know, that the PS4 and Xbox One got. It got a lot of those graphical improvements. Like, what's the point of making it 30 again? It makes no sense. You have significantly stronger CPU and GPU. Like, who cares about the draw distance and stuff like that? You could have just took the game and just make it 60, just like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which are more advanced games than Skyrim, by the way. And those are running at pretty much a flawless 60 FPS. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. Um, all right, take it easy, man. Take it easy, Roger. Thanks for coming out to the stream, dude. Appreciate you. Let's see here. If they can't get Skyrim at 60, I doubt Oblivion remake would be 60 as well. If it comes to Switch 2, yeah, I doubt it would be if they can. I mean, they could. They opted to not to do it. Generals, that was a decision. Doesn't mean that they can't. That's like I said. It's not like, oh man, we tried and we did it. They didn't want to do it. That was a decision that they made because once again, it's a 360 game ported from the PS4. The PS4 version, they could have easily doubled it. The CPU is several times stronger on the Switch too. So really, it was their decision to not do it because for the optimization purposes or for time purposes. So yeah, they could have though. Because like I said, they could have just taken the same game and then just make it run at 60, you know. I got you. This weather is brutal. I got 55 in the afternoon. Dropped all the way to 30. Yeah, man, it's crazy, J-Views. Capcom knows the best moves to go with Switch 2. No excuses for the devs now. Capcom? I mean, yeah, Capcom's definitely been doing a lot of support for Switch 2 recently, and I think that it's going to continue, you know? I think it's going to continue. So yeah, we should see it. We should definitely see more of it, you know? So yeah. Hey, what's up, Gaming Mariner? Welcome. Yeah, I refuse to believe Switch 2 couldn't run Sky. Yeah, exactly. It's nonsense, House King. Because like I said, if the Switch 1 version can run at 30 FPS, the Switch 2 CPU is several times stronger than the Switch 1. It absolutely could. Like we've seen it with other, like I said, other big open world games from last generation or the last generations. So Jose with the $5 says, OJ, low key or high key, the best Spawncast member. You bring a lot of laughs and good vibes. I feel you're the realest on here. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Sometimes the realest people sometimes don't get the most love because they are the realest people. But you know, listen, man, I try to do my best. I've always been like a real person, in my opinion. Not everybody might agree with that, but I feel pretty confident that I'm always honest and, you know, try to do my best on here for you guys. And just like I said, I like to have a cool I envisioned this decades ago, so I appreciate you guys making my dreams with this come to a reality. So I appreciate you guys, man, for real. Shout outs to my man Jose. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you. I appreciate you with that. There's a lot of real people in the Spawncast though. I keep it a buck. You know, MVG, he's dope. Obviously RGT is dope. You know, John is like the nicest person ever. Josie's cool. You know, everybody's cool. Miss Click's cool. Everybody's dope that, you know, that's been on there. DCG, all of them. Ryan. So yeah, man. Awesome stuff. Big love, big love. Combo bricks as well. 169. Very nice. 169 on the board. Yo, we are out here. 31 more combos. Yeah, 31 more combos. We got a platinum ×2. Let's go. Thank you for the 5, brother. Appreciate that. You guys give me some love. And if you want a music request, let me know, Jose. I got you, fam. Let's see here. Gaming Manor, what's up? What's up? Grifters will still say Switch 2 us too weak despite it can run bigger games than Skyrim. I don't think Grifters care at this point about Skyrim, but yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, hi. How are you? Hey, babe, can you bring a spoon of honey and some tea? Yeah, please. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted my wife. She just wanted to say hi to me. I think she felt a little bit bad. She was like yelling at me earlier today. I think she felt bad, so she wanted to say hi. Shh, don't tell her I said that. Oh man. So yeah, she just wanted to say hi. I don't know, this light thing is broken on here. What's going on? Oh my goodness, yeah, that light thing is broken on there. Hit dog always hollers. OJB hitting on a lot of dogs. Twitter, not actually dogs. Okay. Let's see here. Oof, the tea and honey. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I said, the only reason why it's not like where I can actually speak right now and I'm not coughing up a storm is because I've been taking the that high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure, but I don't want, because like, you know, whenever you take cough syrup, it can raise your blood pressure. So I take that one that's like for high blood pressure. And it's like maximum strength. I've been taking that, you know, for the last 2 days. Plus I've been having honey with tea. So yeah, I've been trying to manage it so I can still work, you know. Let's see here. All the Spawncast is hard, but I do appreciate you, my dog. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, too. Yeah, man, I try to bring the vibes here, man. I try to do my best, like I said. But you know, there's always highs and lows with everything. You know, with life, there's highs and lows, and then it ends, right? So you gotta do good, and you gotta feel like there's, you know, for me at least, I always felt that like, okay, my purpose in life was like to play NFL. That was like my purpose. That was like all I was good for, right? And like the realization that like I wasn't gonna make it almost kind of crushed me at one point. But then I realized, it's like, well, wait a minute, hold up. Like, there's other things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about tech. I'm passionate about gaming. Like, just because I didn't do this one thing and I failed in the one life that I have, that doesn't mean I can't do something else and be passionate and do good in there. But then I also failed doing gaming too. Like, I failed two or three times. So there was at one point where I felt like, okay, well, I'm worthless, you know. And I had some of my family members telling me that I'm worthless too. So that didn't help. But I swear, man, like I played Fire Emblem Awakening, and dude, that like opened my eyes. I'm like, bro, one, I gotta be around here. I gotta stay here for my kid because I had a really young daughter at the time, and any future kids that I have, I got a son down at this point, right? So I was like, I gotta be there for them because, like, you know, like in Fire Emblem Awakening, like you have kids, and then the kids come from the future to help you with the present. So I was like, okay, so any future kids that I have, I got to be strong. Because like I said, I was going through a tough time. And I was like, yo, if I just focus, you know, and I try to get back on it, and I just try to apply myself, I can pick myself up. So that's what I did. And that's what they do in Fire Emblem Awakening. They focus, even though when all is lost, you focus, you reevaluate, and then you pick yourself back up. You don't quit. And then you get back on it, right? And that's what I did. And then you guys have been here, man. I swear I had a freaking vision. Like Shulk, this is no cap, guys, no cap on all this. Like I had a vision like Shulk that like I was gonna be. This was before all this was even possible. There was no Streamlabs OBS. There was no, you know, there was no how you stream right now. That was not available for YouTube. We had Google Hangouts, and like it was trash. It was garbage. If you've been around like in the early 2010s, you know how streaming was on here. It was terrible. It wasn't until like the revolution, like with Etika and those guys, and they started making YouTube live streaming better. But I envisioned what we were doing right now, and I envisioned that a decade plus ago. But it wasn't possible, but I envisioned it. You guys, all these people here, 100 plus people here. So I was like, man, I can't be gone, like, because then I'm not going to be able to affect and help all these people in the future. So, yeah. So guys like you, man, you guys keep me going, man. So I appreciate it. Let's see here. As someone who's never actually played a Final Fantasy game, is it okay to jump straight into FF7 Remake next month? Yeah, it's fine. You can just jump right into that one if you want. Yeah, there's no big deal. Hey, what's up? Is it Zalbikin? I probably said that name wrong. What's up, dude? Welcome. Which medicine? I might need that. I didn't know about the high blood pressure thing. Yeah, gosh, just Google search it. How Scan gets like. I forgot what it's called, but there's medicine. There's cough syrup and cough medicine, you know, like for high blood pressure. If you just type in high blood pressure cough medicine, it's like the most popular one. It has like a little like deep, like a little like you know, like the little deep, that little machine that gauges like if you're alive or not. It has like that little thing on there. So I forgot what it's called, but yeah, just Google search it and it'll pop right up. So yeah. Don't bring up Google's failings like Google Plus Hangouts make me feel, oh, seriously, Steak, you know what I'm talking about. Google Hangouts, Google Plus was a failure, dude. That was a failure. Like, Google Plus was so ghetto. I remember one time I did a Google Plus Hangout, and it was supposed to be monetized, and they demonetized it, and they told me that I don't own the little avatar. And I was talking with one guy like on support, and he was like, where'd you get the avatar from? Who made it for you? What happened? I'm like, dude, you idiot. Like, I had a college friend of mine make that PE logo for me back in the day. Like, what are you insane? You know, like, so like that Google Plus, Google Hangout situation was terrible, man. It really was trash. Really was garbage. Remember those Google? Oh, I remember Google Glass or Google Glasses. Yeah, those were trash too. Let's see here. Oh man, that Awakening thing. You're right. That hits hard. Oh yeah, it does hit hard, dude. It hit me real hard, bro. It hit me super hard because, like I said, I had a daughter at the time that was new, and Lucina, you know, coming from like I was playing it right around that time, but like bro, I wouldn't say, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I was like some type of, like I was going to actually go through with it, but it, like, the thoughts creeped in my head, like there was creeping in my head, like, yeah, well, what if I was gone? Like, who cares, right? It's gonna happen anyway one day, so, whatever, right? So I had those thoughts creeping, man, but Fire Emblem, like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and say like I was gonna do it even if Fire Emblem didn't come around, because I don't think I have the cojones to do it, and like I said, it'd just be a problem if I did. But still, the thoughts, it was more of the thoughts of like, if I'm not here, oh well, like I failed, I didn't get to the NFL, I can't create a gaming channel, nobody cares, I'm trash, like I'm not good at it, I can't get a day job, like I get fired everywhere I go. Like, it was more of just like, there ain't nothing I'm good at, like that was kind of like more of the thoughts that I was having. I'm bad at everything, so what does it matter if I'm here or not, like nobody likes me. Like nobody likes me, nobody thinks I'm good at anything, I fail at everything that I do, I wasn't good enough for this. So that was kind of how I was like feeling. But then I was like, wait a minute, hold up, I'm not done yet, like I'm just getting going. So you gotta, like I said, pick yourself up and say, okay, no, you gotta be like your biggest fan, and pick yourself up, even if everybody else is like saying that you suck or you're stupid or you're dumb or whatever. That doesn't matter. All that matters is what you believe and what are you gonna do about it, So that's what I did. Excuse me. Google Glass walked so that Rayman meta could run. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. OJ, I have the worst FOMO to even those thoughts in my head. I have the worst FOMO even to have those thoughts in your head. Okay, yeah, that's good. Don't have those thoughts,
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
The blue one is hold it.
Yeah.
The blue one is antioxidant. Then the green one is lemon and ginger.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, then you have
Which one should I drink first?
anyone. Both are hot.
Okay, both are hot. Okay. I'm gonna drink the honey first.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, drink that so you can
Drink.
drink
Okay.
this
Yeah, I got some. Thank you,
one.
babe.
Then after you drink that one.
I appreciate it.
Drink that one.
Okay, I'll drink.
Then you can drink this.
Okay, I got some organic, pure raw honey, unfiltered. This stuff has been a miracle for my sore throat. It literally like instantly starts soothing, Should probably take it with some garlic, but that's okay. We don't have any, so. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's good. And then I got the you can't see it, but it's a Grookey gang. It's a Grookey mug. It's a green Grookey mug, but the what's it called is hitting it with it. So I got some tea, different types of tea here. 2 types. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll be sipping on some tea throughout the stream. And I got a little bit of some, graham cracker. Let's go. Oh. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with sick OJ. Sick OJ here. OJ has the best wife in the world. Yes, I do have the best wife in the world most of the time. Yeah, my mug got bodied by the green screen, I used to believe that you're not good enough at anything when things don't go your way. Life is hard and difficult. Yeah, exactly. But you got to realize that it's like there's more to it than that. Most people aren't the best at anything. That doesn't mean you're not worth anything. That doesn't mean you're not worth being around. I can definitely understand the feeling of down on oneself, especially when comparing to others. I just got an associate's degree at nearly 40. I question if I can even do it. There you go, man. Yeah, it doesn't matter your age. You got to still pick yourself up and do what you need to do. Let's see here. I've always liked you. That's why I pressed you on the PE website. Thanks, Jackson. I appreciate that. Oh, man. I appreciate it. I got a blue mug here, too. Does it get hit with the green screen? Nope, the blue mug is fine. The blue mug is good. The green mug gets green screen. So I'm sipping from the green mug, which is like something. So yeah. You gotta stick the pinky out. I think the mug is too heavy for me to do the pinky thing though. I mean, it's a little bit too heavy. Thank you. Got some water too. So I got everything that I need, man. I got everything that I need. I got the honey, got the tea, got everything. Friosen bomb with the Ninja Peach.
Hope you get well soon. I work in a warehouse where there are hundreds of people coughing and sniffling about. I've been sick at least 3 times this holiday season.
Yeah.
It sucks, man.
Yeah. It does. It does. And Justin with the 3.
I understand the struggle. I lost everything in 2016. Car, job, girl. Thankfully I had a wonderful family, and in 2017 I got my career, met my wife, and the Switch came at the right time to brighten things up a little.
Yeah, you know what, guys? Justin, your life and my life have, even though I think I'm like a decade or so older than you, probably. I know I'm much older than you. Your life and my life had almost the same trajectory in terms of that. What happened? I kind of lost everything. The Switch 1 came out at that time, and then all of a sudden I got a job. A couple years later, I found somebody, not right away, but there was a breakup that I had, lost, that person. But that person was terrible, to be honest. Like, that person was absolutely terrible. So, pretty much the same thing happened with me and you at the same time, So yeah, man. And Switch came out, and I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I just knew that like Switch was starting to pick up steam, or people were playing it. It was doing good. The videos were doing okay, and I was like, all right, let me give it another shot, like, because I really hadn't tried to do like YouTube again. Like, I failed in 2013. I was like, I'm done. And then I really just did it on the side every now and then until 2017. I got fired from my job, lost my job, had issues with the person that I was with. And then I was like, all right, let me go from here, where do we go from here? Switch came out, and I just played. I remember the first day when I got fired from my job, I came home and I'm like, oh man, what am I going to say to my to my family? What am I going to say? Like, how am I going to pay for everything? What's going on, I remember I just played Zelda for like 15 hours. Like 15 hours straight I played Zelda. Like, it was like all day I just played Zelda. I remember I got back, the day that I got fired, it was the Monday after the Switch 1 came out. And, I just got back home and I was like, oh, I'll just play Zelda. And I just played Zelda all day, and then I told everybody what happened, and they were so angry, My family was not happy at all that I got fired from that job. They scheduled like a little intervention for me. And, I was like, whatever, but yeah, everything worked out. I just kept working, I just kept going at it. Everything worked out. Shout outs to Justin, man. Thank you so much for the combo breaks. 177. We are only 23 combos away from a 2x platinum. Let's go. This is how your 2026 was somewhat like the 2025. So the Switch 2 has been holding me up a lot. Thankfully, I still have my family. Yes, that's good. Chris Coy says, I'm just getting over a cold myself. Get well soon. Yes, I will. I will. Or you will, more like it. I will get well soon. And you got well already, so there you go. There you go. I don't think I've met someone that doesn't go through some really difficult times that, that test your patience, that test your fortitude, that test everything about you, like who you are and all that, man. Like, it happens to like all of us, It really does. Why'd I get fired? Yeah, I can tell you guys. It's no big deal. It's been like 10 years now, man. Basically, I got fired because, like, I talked too much. It was like a little bit of them just wanting to get rid of me and me talking too much. I was saying things I probably shouldn't have said in terms of about my boss at a time because I was just feeling too much pressure from the job. It was a sales job, so I said something that I should have never said when I was in Thousand Oaks. I'm here in the CV, but I said something to my other coworkers that I probably should have never said. I got written up for that. But even before that, I got written up because I didn't listen to my boss, because I was doing things like my way. Like there was like this, like I got hired on as like a new hire. And even after I was there for months, right? I I was doing an efficient job, like in terms of filling out my trading manual and all of that. That was kind of complex because, like I said, it was kind of a complex, job. And then like one of my boss, like, she's not even my boss though. She's just a boss of a different branch. She's not my direct boss. She started calling and micromanaging me every day, and I'm like, dude, like, why are you? It wasn't a dude, but a girl. It was a chick, and she was like, I was like, why are you micromanaging me? I'm like, I'm not going to. Look, I already have a trading manual. I'm going to write down all my stuff in my trading manual. I don't need to write it down twice, because she was trying to tell me to write it down 2 times. Write it down in a notebook and write it down in your training book. And I'm like, yeah, there's no need for me to write it down. Like, that just takes time, because like it was a lot of work. Like, you got to memorize a lot of different sales stuff, like a lot of different procedures for how you talk to certain clients. And I just didn't feel like writing it down twice. Like, there's no need to do that. But she kept on micromanaging me and telling me to do that. And at one point I just said, look, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm just going to, like, it's making me be behind on my work. Like, I still got to make my calls. I still got to do all that stuff. And like, you're making me be behind, so I'm not going to do it. And she went and told my boss, and I got written up for that. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this lady's making my job way harder than it should be. So it was that. And then, like I said something that I shouldn't have said. So I got written up again. So at that point, they were just like, they didn't want to pay me, right? They didn't want to pay me at all. I was getting to the point where I was doing well. Like, I was getting new clients. I was getting them signed to places. And I was about to go salary. The month or the exact date that Breath of the Wild came out, right? So I think it was a Friday, March 3rd, 2017. So that Monday was the 6th. That Friday, I was scheduled to go full-time salary. So no more clocking in, full-time salary, full-time benefits, all that good stuff, right? I was scheduled. And after I got my second write-up, they didn't want me there anymore. But they had to find a way to get me out of there without it being an unjust firing, right? So what they did is that they schemed up my boss and that other lady. They schemed up. We were going to Thousand Oaks. We were going to Los Angeles. And I'll tell you guys right after this right here. Shout out to Justin.
Yeah, everything can turn around before you know it. Also, yes, you are decades older or 7 years older. It depends on if you're 50-something this stream or not. Open mouth smile lol.
Yeah, shout outs to Justin. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you for another $3 dono. 20 combos away. Let's go. So they schemed up this plan, Justin and House Gang. They schemed up this plan. What they were going to do is that they're going to tell me to do different things. And whenever I didn't do one of the things that they told me to do, they're going to say, oh, that's why we're firing you. So when I went to Thousand Oaks that day, like I said, it was the Friday of the Switch 2 coming out. One boss told me to do one thing. The other boss told me to do something else. So I was kind of confused on which one to do. And then I asked her, she's like, oh, you can just do this one. Because my boss wasn't there. So she just told me to do it. She was at home. She was on maternity leave. So I was like, okay, no problem. So then they're like, that's how we get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do the other thing because one boss told me to do one thing. They said it was okay. It was no big deal. You can call him on Monday. I said, okay, no problem. Like, oh, no, my other boss told me to do this. So that's how they got me out of there. That's how they kind of schemed up a way to get me out of there legally without, without it being unjust and all that. So that's what happened. So on Monday, I was there, got fired, never looked back though. So yeah. For me, I lost my job thanks to, well, let's just say riff layoffs and fork in the road stuff. Back in the real hustle market, definitely a place where I'm being tested on all fronts. Hey man, there you go. Kami, we praying for you, brother. Yeah, I even tried to see if I can go to a lawyer to see if I can see if I can fight it, and the lawyer was like, nah, we're not gonna take that on. I was like, oh, okay, well, it's kind of screwed. Got unemployment for a little bit, but okay. The reason why you said your family was heated. Yeah, my family was mad because I had gotten fired a year before that with a different job. So they were mad because they're like, you can't keep on getting fired. And I was like, I'm not trying to. I'm just, like I said, sometimes I just I have a certain way that I like to do things, and then some people, like I said, whatever. So OJ, I really appreciate you opening up like that. I kind of going through something similar right now, but I think I'll be all right. Try not to let the bad thoughts creep in. Yeah, I just gotta listen, man. if you always think what's right in front of you instead of what's the forest, right? You think of the tree, what's the saying? The tree that's right in front of you instead of the forest, you're going to lose. You're going to lose 10 times out of 10, you're going to lose. But if you think of the actual forest, you think of everything that's in front of you, that one big tree blocking your path is nothing. Eventually, you're going to get around it, you know, but you've got to be able to, just like I said, keep yourself level, get through those hard times, man. I had a stretch of about 7 years where it was actually trash, like legitimately garbage. It's not perfect now, but I had a stretch after I graduated from college that was literally like the worst time of my life by far, you know? So I feel you, man. You gotta just, like I said, it's not gonna last forever. If you pick yourself up and you say, hey, I can do this, trust me, you'll get past it, you know? So, OJ, lucky you don't live in Florida, because here we're in at-will state, so they don't need a reason to fire you. I mean, it's pretty much at-will here, too. They don't need a reason to fire me here, but there are lawsuits even in Florida where if they just fire you, you can challenge that legally. So, I mean, it is and it isn't, even in Florida, you know? So yeah. Your laundry cleaner? No, I'm okay, man. Monbon, you're good. I don't think I can get you any laundry cleaner, brother. Hey, what's up, Angel Page? Welcome. I mean, I got fired anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether it's at will or not, you know? I got, what, 5-6 months of unemployment, which was a fraction of what I was making. They're giving me like $400 a month or $400 a week or something like that. Or not even a week, every 2 weeks, something like that. It wasn't even anything too much, so yeah. We love the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment map, 100% green, and I have Ganondorf on the run, afraid of me. Hey, there you go, Chris. There you go. Oklahoma is spanking Alabama right now. Ooh, big spanking. Big spanking. Being resilient can be tough. Being resilient can be tough, but you have to, man. Like, you've got to feel it in like your body, you know? You got to say, "Hey, look, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. There's going to be better times," you know? Imagine if I went through with it back then, I would have never made it to the Switch. Switch has been awesome. Switch has been so good. Imagine if I didn't make it. Imagine if we didn't make it here. Look how awesome Switch 1 and Switch 2 have been, you know? So yeah. I'm hyped for Fallout. What are you guys excited for 2026? Let me know in the chat what you guys are excited for. Oh man, that's really helping out. Shout out to my wife. I'm hyped. Fallout. It's coming. Did you watch the new Fallout TV, the Amazon Prime? I gotta watch season 2. I gotta watch that. I have not watched season 2 yet. I gotta watch that. So yeah. Shout out to JG. Resident Evil 9, nice. Mario Tennis Fever is coming more sooner than you'd expect, right? I mean, usually like when you think of next year games, you're thinking, oh, it's a little bit off, but Mario Tennis Fever is actually coming out in about a month, a month? A month and some odd weeks. That's like mid-February, right? Or early mid-February. I think that's February 12th. So it's coming out not too far from now for Mario Tennis Fever. Lego Batman. Virtual Boy. Are you excited for the Virtual Boy? That's funny. The Virtual Boy. Yeah, I think the online's going to be pretty good. Hopefully it's pretty good. Trails in the Sky second chapter. Yeah, that's next year. Fallout 4 coming to Switch 2 in 2026. Yes, it is. The Big Five. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Intergrade. Pragmata. Beat the demo. It's fun. Resident Evil Requiem. Monster Hunter. Capcom, Nintendo, and Square Enix. That's the Triforce, baby. I love me some Capcom. I love me some Square Enix, and I love me some Nintendo. That is the Triforce right there. That is the Triforce. So much tea here. I think I'll be okay with all this tea. Looking for playing these on Switch 2 next year. Fortune's Weave, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, Pragmata, Indiana Jones, and James Bond. Yes, looking forward to those as well. Those should be good. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, and Monster Hunter Stories. Yes. Kind of want to see more of Pocopia. It's similar to Dragon Quest Builders. I really want it to be good. I think it's going to be somewhat like that, yeah. I don't think it's going to be exactly like it, but it's going to be somewhat like that. It's the same devs, right? So. Oh yeah, Mario Tennis is going to be super sweaty online. I mean, it always is with the Mario sports games. Probably Virtual Boy. I'm waiting for better reveals when it comes to Nintendo games. Virtual Boy. You're not excited for Fire Emblem? Oh man, Felipe does not like incredible games. Not excited for Fire Emblem. Not excited for Resident Evil. You don't care about any of those. Virtual Boy over the Resident Evil. Fire Emblem. You gotta be kidding me. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. Pragmata surprised me. It engages both hemisphere and your brain. Both hemispheres of your brain at the same time. The world ends with you. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I've heard some good things about it. I haven't played the demo yet. I want to play the Switch 2 demo when that comes out. So, Wolverine. Hype for Trails, second chapter, Pragmata, RE9, FF7 Remake, 007, Lego Batman, and probably more I can't think of. There you go. Anyone play Skate Story? Looks cool. I've heard good things about Skate Story. I think it got really good reviews. Going to wake up in Raccoon City on February 27, 2026 with Resident Evil Requiem. Nintendo Switch 2 releases. I'm really excited for Resident Evil Requiem Switch 2. All right, there you go, Chris. You'll try to get into those games, all right. Not a big Resident Evil guy, Pragmata guy. Orbitals definitely looks. I gotta make a video just talking about Orbitals by itself. That looks awesome. That looks so good. Orbitals Trails second chapter, Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade. Hopefully, well, yeah, those aren't announced yet, but yeah, hopefully we get Switch 2 editions. That would be really good. That would be really good. FF7 Remake, Dragon Quest 7 Remake. Elden Ring, Dusk Bloods, RE9, Resident or Fire Emblem, Chills in the Sky, Rebirth, Deca Police. Oh, Deca Police is 2026. Listen, guys, I gotta work on that. I gotta do it probably this weekend, but I gotta work on that top 25 most anticipated, top 25 games of 2025, top 25 most anticipated. I gotta work on all those. So, Orbitals looks really good. It looks super, 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 super good. I cannot wait for that one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that one a lot. If I stress, if the port of First Light is stable 30 FPS, something tells me that the First Light port is not going to be great. Just because IO Interactive, man, they have not been incredible on Switch 2. But I hope the port is good. I hope it's a stable 30, but something tells me that I don't know if they're going to mess that one up, but we'll see. Hopefully it's good. 9 on the Switch will be the first Resident Evil game you've owned. Nice, nice. Stoked for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Got some indie. It's kind of like more indie games, okay. Skate Story is incredible. Highly recommend it. It's also free PS Plus. Free for a service you pay for, so there's also that. It's on PS Plus. You can download it on PS Plus if you have that service, if you pay for it. But no, I know what you meant, J-Views. Oh yeah, some Xeno 2 upgrades would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Let's see if it happens, though. Mind's Eye 2, shoutouts to Mind's Eye. I learned that the last 6 months I'm more resilient than I've ever given myself credit for. The last 4 months have been a battle. Got to keep believing in something better and potential that follows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Angel. Never played Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Should I play or wait for potential Switch 2 upgrades? I mean, there might be an upgrade for it, but I mean, it's a turn-based RPG, so if you want to play it now, like if you have nothing else to play, I would say, yeah, go ahead and play it now. Most of the games releasing next year don't appeal to me, except for GTA 5, Forza 6, and Gears of War E-Day. You seem like a casual gamer. Ball and gun gamer? You're like a ball, like sports ball and gun gamer. You're definitely the ball and gun gamer, dude. Just racing, and shooting. No, it's all good. Shout out to my global. Let's see. Our list is loaded, man. And a lot of that is first half 2026. Yeah, ball and gun gamer. For those who love 80s style, man, Orbitals looks like nothing else. Oh yeah, it looks crazy. 26 is gonna be a good year for gaming. Hopefully, price hikes aren't too drastic. I hope so. I don't think the game industry can afford price hikes like that, you know. So I don't think so. I was talking to a PC gamer who doesn't have Switch 2, and he was super hyped for Orbitals. It might low-key sell them on Switch 2. I think some of the little crazy exclusives can help sell people on the system. Finally beat Silux on hard mode. Take that. Hey, there you go, Rags. Included in PS Plus. My bad. No, you're good. You're good, JVs. I'm just being stupid. Don't mind me. Let's not forget Legend of the Game. Mario Tennis could turn out to be. People overlook how good the last one was. Yeah, I mean, people overlooked it because it took some updates for it to be like better, you know. So yeah. Final Fantasy 7 Intergrade Switch 2 demo was awesome. Completed demo. Final Fantasy 7 remake. 45 minutes. I'm ready to play the full game. Keycard Intergrade. Yes, I got that finished. I think it's pretty good as well. Yeah, ball and gun gamer. A ball and gun gamer is someone who's only interested in stuff that's like has a ball in it or a gun. You know, unlike or sports games, right? So like obviously Forza is more like it's a racing game. It's more like a casual racing game. You know, and like you said, GTA, or he said what was it? Gears of War. So he's a ball and gun gamer, sports ball gamer, sports gamer, and ball and gun. So that's all he plays. You know, he doesn't play anything that has like some sauce to it. It's all just like the standard typical ball and gun gamers. You know, which is okay. He said that that's just how he is, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just funny because it's been like a topic like. It got legitimized because the official Okami account roasted somebody and called them like, they said that Jeff Keighley like doesn't know it, like he'll hype up something and then it ends up being something like lame. So like last year it was Okami 2 that was revealed. So the official Okami account says, "Is this more to your liking?" And they put a picture of, you know, Amaterasu, which is the god dog, and with the ball and a gun, you know, to her sides. So then we're like, okay, the term, which was coined by the Black Hokage, you know, who's a content creator, he coined the term ball and gun gamer. Like, guys, all they do is play games with guns or balls in them, like, you know. So yeah. So it was funny. Ball and gun gamers. So yeah, more people need to say Split Fiction is the best co-op game I've ever played. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. Shaw's a ball and gun gamer. Shaw, are you a ball and gun gamer? Affordable Space Adventures is still stuck on the Wii U. That game still is stuck on the Wii U. I also love the Miss Google Stadia. You love and miss Google Stadia? Well, that's 3 of us. Or 3 of you. Switch 2 already shaping up to be the best Nintendo console ever. Obviously, early to tell, but the amount of access we have is fire already. I'm pretty sure Switch 2 will end up being like the best one ever. Ball Pit is the exception. Yeah, Ball Pit's the exception. That's not quite the ball and gun gamer situation that we have going on. You know, that's not quite the same thing. So I need more Prime. Let's go Prime 5. I think it'll happen at some point. Oh, that's the Omega roast. Yeah. He got shout outs to Dawson. That person got roasted on Twitter. It was great. It was great. The Okami tweet had me weak. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Bubblegum Crisis, what's up, man? Welcome. Why is Viva Pinata not on Switch? I don't understand. Does Microsoft hate money? I mean, I don't think Viva Pinata would be like a massive seller on Switch, but I mean, yeah, they should bring it over. I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, Viva Pinata is a dead franchise, though. It's like they tried it didn't work out the way that they wanted it to work. You know, they were trying to make it into like a cartoon show and all that stuff, but it never really worked out that way. So yeah. Prime 5 will happen just another 20 years of our life down the drain. When I say ball and gun gamer, guys, I don't actually mean like a game like with balls in it, like actual like, you know, like round like for example like a ping pong ball or like a pinball. Like, I don't mean that. I mean like sports ball. Okay, I mean like basketball, a football, a baseball. You know, those, or like, you know, football or soccer. You know, I mean that. I don't mean like pinball and stuff, or like any type of ball in a game. You know, so I don't mean that. Like blitz. I don't mean blitzball from friggin' Final Fantasy X. I don't mean that. I mean like sports ball, or like a sports game. You know, like a racing game or something like that. You know. Is Doom considered a gun and ball game? It is. It is a, you know, ball and gun game or gun and ball game. Or it is considered that because you just got a gun and you're just shooting all the time. So yeah, it is a ball and gun game. Let's see here. Switch After Dark with the $5 says hopefully R-Type is the beginning of more good things to come. Physical Desert that is Switch 2 will hopefully bloom. Yeah, hopefully. It's definitely good to see that maybe that there's some more cartridge options for developers. So that's good. Definitely good to see that. Good news. 185 on the board. Here we go. Even further than beyond. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button. Switch After Dark. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Switch After Dark. Please link your channel so people can watch your excellent content. Please link your channel. Big love, guys. JoJo Friday. We out here. 15 more combos. 15 more combos. We got a platinum and a half. We are out here. Let's go. Let's see, it says, I tried out Metroid Prime 4 and I came to the realization that I enjoy 2D style Metroid games more. Yeah, not everyone's going to like 3D Metroid compared to 2D Metroid. Some people like 2D Metroid more. Some people like 3D Metroid more. I like 2D Metroid more, but I do love Metroid Prime 4. I like that game, like, a lot more than the other Metroid games. Like, a lot more than the other Metroid Prime games. I like it as I like it more than Metroid Fusion. I like it more than Metroid Zero Mission. I don't like it more than Metroid Dread, but I like it, like, it's up there as one of my top, like, Metroid games out there. I don't know if I like it more than Super Metroid either, but yeah. Blast Ball is a ball and gun game. It's not. Blast Ball is not a ball and gun game. It's not. It's just not. Oh no, Blast Ball is literally a gun and ball game. Metroid Prime Blast Ball, Metroid Prime Federation Force. It's literally the definition of a ball and it's like the actuality of a ball and gun game. But no, that one wouldn't count. That one wouldn't count. Yo, Ben's 310 with JoJo.
Hello, OJ and everyone.
Yes, sir.
I've seen OJ grow so much. From doing vids with his button-ups, in his bachelor life. Glad to be supporting him. Always liked his content. Glad he stood strong and fought. New foots go through the storm to see the light. Cheers to OJ.
Oh man, don't remind me of the bachelor life and the button-ups, man. Please don't remind me of that, bro. The bachelor life and the button-ups, the clean shaven. You know what I'm saying? Bad lighting. You know what I'm saying? Bad lighting, clean shaven, white t-shirts, big cheeks, no chiseled jaw. Oh man, don't remind me, fam. Don't remind me. I remember the bachelor. I had the bachelor life for a bit. That was fun. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Oh man. Yeah, Dust Bloods is 2026. Dust Bloods is 2026. Big love to Ben's 310. We are out here. JoJo boys, you guys know the deal. We got to get it every time that 10 comes through. $10 and up. We doing it. All right, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Big love. Big love to Ben's 310. Another JoJo on the board. We are close. 5 more combos away from the double platinum. Hey, yo. JoJo Friday off to a great start, man. I appreciate it. No peanut butter complexion skin, but to be honest, I like my skin. My wife likes my skin color. And before I got married, a lot of the girls that I dated would always comment on my skin and say, I love it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm okay with no peanut butter. I'm okay with the chocolatey complexion. Because like I said, man, before I got married and all that, and like I said, my wife likes it. But before, man, that's one of the things. A lot of the girls would be like, "Oh, I love your complexion." I'm like, "Okay, thanks, I guess." Sure, guess it's a compliment. So no peanut butter, but that's okay. Not everybody can have the peanut butter complexion, you know. Let's see here. Do you think the new Xenoblade Chronicles game will release on Switch 2 with Pyra and Mithra next year with a whole new different story direction? A new Xenoblade Chronicles game? I don't think so, but you know, we'll see what they do with the next Monolith Soft game. So So yeah, hype for Dust Bloods. Yeah, I'm hyped for Dust Bloods too, man. I'm really hyped. Came a long way, fam. Came a long way. Yeah, those button-up shirts never coming back. I still got them at my mom's house though. I still got the button-ups, you know. So maybe we'll bring them back one of these days. Maybe we'll bring them back, the button-ups. So like the white it's like the straight up white t-shirts with the messed up armpits. Yeah, that ain't working, bro. We can't do that. Remember the straight up just white t-shirt. Oh man. Yo, we out here.
Batting a little cleanup.
Boom, batting like the Seattle Mariners, almost winning the title, the World Series, baby. Yo, shout outs. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. I appreciate you, fam. 205 on the board. Let's go. JoJo boys in the house. Batting the cleanup. 205. We out here. Let's see here. Wearing that right now. I used to always wear white t-shirts. Like the white, like the Hangs Walmart t-shirts. I used to... Bro, I would just go buy like 3 or 4 packs of them and just wear those over like every day. I mean, I kind of do the same thing now. I bought like 7 of these. I bought like 4 or 5 of the gray. I bought like a bunch of the blue. I bought like this Reebok t-shirt, and I just wear those. I would just wash them every weekend. I just wash them and wear them again. So I kind of do the same thing, but just not with white. It's just now with gray and blue. I don't like lighter colors on me. I like darker colors. So I like blue. I like gray. Those are like my 2 favorites, is blue and gray. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to either wear blue or gray. Those are like my 2 favorite colors to wear. So close, so close. Reminds me of watching Japan Time podcast that said Xeno 2 didn't get a single nomination. That's crazy. Yeah. If you were to predict what month the next General Direct would be, what month would your best guess? I mean, February or March would probably be my best guess. Like, people have talked about February being a month that comes about a lot, which is true. So yeah, February or March. Yeah, Fruit of the Loom or, you know, Hangs, one of those 2. I used to always wear those white t-shirts. My wife, it was so funny, like when I married my wife and she moved in, the first thing that left were those white t-shirts. She ripped them up and she threw them away. She threw all of them away, which was so hilarious. I was like, my white t-shirts. She's like, these are old, they're crusty. I was like, I know, but I like them, you know? I like them. I wear the long white tees are back, says mask off. White tees are back. Are they back in style? Back in black? Back in white? Let's go. I got the Soulja Boy white tees on right now. The Soulja Boy, like the long ones. No, I can't wear those. Those are my wife. I don't know if that'd be a situation where my wife would be like, okay, hold up. Batting like Otani. Oh man, yeah, my man hitting the cleanup. Let's go. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Cyber Toys. I appreciate that. Big love, JoJo boys. Like always, we appreciate that. Did I play it? I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna play it again. Let me play it one more time here. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. White tees came down to our knees. Yeah, I can't be doing that. I used to wear big old huge shirts like that back in the day, like PD Pablo. This one's for North Carolina. Come on and razor. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. Yo, shout outs to Ben's 310 again with the JoJo.
Definitely looking forward to Deca Police and Reanimal, and the new Yoshi story.
Yes, sir.
Orbital looking nice too.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Those are all looking really good. Those are all looking really good. I got to go down like my top 25 most anticipated list for Switch 2, for sure. Switch 2 and PlayStation. So, yeah. Orbitals is looking so cool. It's looking so cool. I hope it's good. I hope it's really good. The JoJo boys in the house. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Benz 310, 13 on the JoJo board. Yo, let's go. Big love, guys. Appreciate that. 215. Oh, my gosh. You know what that means, guys. Double platinum on the overclocks. Combo breaks. Let's go. All right, man. Shout outs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. He's still installed word for word, bar for bar, bruh. Word for word, bar for bar. No, it was mama. I wasn't that wild. No. I mean, not really compared to other people, but you know. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We are talking about what your most anticipated games are for next year, which we're gonna bring those up a lot. We're gonna talk about that just a lot, different games and all that. Like I said, I'm excited for a lot of different stuff. Me personally, so for those that just got here, appreciate it. Hit that like button. Join in on the conversation. What are you looking forward to most for 2026 when it comes to games? Any platform, doesn't matter. Shout out to Ben's 310, man. Thank you so much for that support. I know people are not excited about Mario Tennis Fever, but I've been looking at it again and thinking back to Aces and Tennis Open. One pretty exciting for me personally. People are looking forward to it, man. I think maybe the price tag, people aren't looking forward to paying the 70 for it. Like if it was 50, I think people would be like, oh snap, 50, you know, that's great. But yeah, I think people are gonna pick it up. I think it's gonna be good overall. Metroid Dread 2. I don't think there's gonna be a Dread 2, but there's gonna be a new 2D Metroid. But I doubt it's gonna be Dread 2. I don't think it's gonna be like they already. I mean, if you play Dread, I mean, it's done. So like they're not. I don't think they're gonna do that same gimmick again. So I doubt it. Let's see here. When do you think it's time for Xenoblade Chronicles game with characters you'd like to have their own game? Pyro and Mithra, because I think it's time. It's not really. I mean, their stories are kind of done. So I mean, like, I don't see Pyro and Mithra getting a game like with their own stories. Like, I think if you were gonna do that, you would have done that with the DLC. But you know, it's done. So I don't think we're gonna get anything with Pyro and Mithra anytime soon. Let's see here. When you get married, your wife's in charge how you dress. Bruh, I know, alien. I hope they do Paper Mario for Switch 2, similar to 1000 Year Door. That would be good. I personally, though, would like a Paper Mario. Or not a Paper Mario. I would just like a Mario RPG game similar to Super Mario RPG. I've played all of them now, back to back to back, between 1000 Year Door, or Super Mario RPG, 1000 Year Door, then Mario and Luigi. And out of all of those three games, Super Mario RPG to me is still the best one. Like, it still feels the vibe, the humor, the combat, everything just feels right in that game. Like, if they did that style and brought it back with modern, you know, not Switch 1, but like Switch 2 level graphics, I think that creates a very, very compelling game. More so than Paper Mario, in my opinion. So I hope they actually do Super Mario RPG, like 2 or 3 or whatever you want to call it. Like, I hope they do that more so than Paper Mario. Although they're probably going to do Paper Mario, because they always do Paper Mario. But I'm hoping that we get something like Super Mario RPG, you know. But we'll see. Maybe we get both. I don't know if it's an either or, you know. Yoshi game is good. I honestly doesn't look that interesting to me so far. I'm totally willing to give it a chance. I hope it goes well. I don't know. That's the most interesting that Yoshi game has looked to me in like a long time. I don't like the Woolly World and Yarn Yoshi type look to it. So this one kind of looks like the Super Nintendo game, but just like made like a little bit different. It reminds me of that. So this is probably the most interesting looking Yoshi game for me, at least in a hot minute. Let's see. I was a wild OJ response to y'all fight me. Y'all fight me. Listen, I wasn't any more wild than other people without my age. Listen, yes, there's a few things here and there, but considering some of the other people that I came across, like how about T1000? Remember that white guy, tall white guy that was like 14 years old in 6th grade? You don't think he was more crazy than I was? This dude got expelled like 3 times, and they kept on letting him back into the school. Got held back like 2 times, was 6 foot in 6th grade. Trying to tell me that there was crazier people than me. I was tame compared to some of the people. Imagine somebody getting held back multiple times, being 6 foot something in 6th grade, and then literally looking at you like Frieza, bro. Like this guy was. I think he was also racist too, bro. I think he was also a little racist. This guy Jimmy was going to kill me, bro. What you mean? He was crazier than me, bro. Like, that dude was crazy. One time I remember when I was in 3rd grade. I think when I was in 3rd and he was in 5th. One time they had to track him down to they had to surround him with the yard aides because he started acting wild. Like, that dude, they had to track him down. Like, they had to surround him in the field. Because he was threatening to beat up. He was threatening to beat up everybody.
I think technically they could combine Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG. They're close enough.
Yeah.
After Brothership, I think I'm good on Mario and Luigi series.
Yeah, me too. Unless they, I mean, we need a Switch 2 update for that game. I think a Switch 2 update would really help out. But yeah, man, like, Justin, bro, they had to surround that dude in the field, bro, like, cause he was acting so wild. One time they had to like surround him and get all like the male teachers to go out there and like calm him down, because he was getting ready to like just fight everybody. He like, one of the yard aides came at him and he like took him and like went like, he did like a seismic toss. He like spun him around and threw them like that. One of the yard aides, and like they're like, uh-oh, we got a code red, crazy kid. So all the male teachers had to get out there. They got us. Come here. He was going, ah! I was like, oh snap, they got Jared. Bro, I had to have been like 3 foot tall back then. But it was funny, man. It was funny. You ever seen that happen before? When the kids going wild, they got to get all the yard aides to surround him. They surrounded that dude, bro. He was seismic tossing yard aides and stuff. So at least I wasn't doing all that, man. Oh, man. I never really played a Yoshi game before, so honestly, it's good to hear. It looks good. It gives you hope for it. I mean, if you've never played a Yoshi game, you have no point of reference what's good or not in a Yoshi game. So, I mean, like, if you ain't never played one, then don't worry about it until it comes out, you know? I've been through the cycle of Mario sports games like tennis, Ultra Smash, and Aces where people bash the games to hell and back, so I'm naturally just expecting it. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, Virtual Boy, if you mod your 3DS, you can install Red Viper emulator in the VB library and glasses free 3D and change the color from red to anything you want. Oh, yeah, that's better than Nintendo's option, for sure. But I guess it might be kind of cool to have it like the way that it was supposed to be played, you know? Looking forward to Mario Tennis Fever, Resident Evil 9, Pragmata, Dust Bloods, Fire Emblems, Splatoon Raiders, Lego Batman, Mario Kart World DLC. Yeah, maybe on that one. Gotta go. All right, take it easy, Rags. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I'll feel better. I literally downed 2 full things of tea, multiple spoons of raw organic honey. You know, I'm good. I think I'll be all right. I'm soothing my throat, but I gotta get through the rest of this, you know? Really never, so yeah, just teasing those. They need an excuse to say y'all can fight me. I guess I have to tell the story now. Angel always tries to bait me into telling the story of what happened. That's what, because I know that's like your favorite one, right? So he always try to bait me into saying that story, but I'll tell you guys. All right, so this was a story about how. No, I'm joking. It was like, I think I just got to 7th grade, so we're getting older, you know. And there was this one girl that, you know, like I said, we were kind of like little love interest. There's this girl that, like, we were friends, but like we kind of dated, kind of not, like whatever. Like, it wasn't a big deal. But anyway, there was this girl, and she had a party at her house. And like, we just got to 7th grade. It was the beginning of the year, and she's like, oh, it's my birthday party. Can you guys come over? And we all liked her, so we're like, oh yeah, cool. Like, we all liked her as a friend. Like, okay, yeah, cool, we'll come over. So there was like a number of kids over there. But the problem was, there was these 2 brothers that they were both my friends. Ricky and James, and they did not like each other. I don't know why they didn't like each other, but they didn't like each other. I don't remember why they didn't like each other. I think because James, I know why they didn't like each other. Never mind, I remember. James was like a clown. This dude was a clown. He would roast people, and he didn't do it in a bad way. He kind of did it in like a silly, like Martin, you know, like, you ever know like the comedian Martin? He reminded me of Martin, or he reminded me of like Mike Epps, something like that, right? So it was kind of silly. It was never really like serious. In terms of his roasting and like what he would say. So like, I just always took it in stride. I just thought he was hilarious, you know? And I never really paid too much attention, like whenever he like said things about me or anybody. That's how James was. But like, whenever he would roast Ricky would get mad. So when we got to 7th grade, like, we had the party and they were both there. And I don't know how it started, but they got into an argument, or they got into an issue. And this girl, like, the way that her backyard worked, it kind of had like a little bit of like a hill in it. It was like, there was like a hill, there was like a pool, it's like a little bit of a hill. And they started fighting each other in the backyard, right? Like, all right there, they started fighting each other. in front of everybody, and then like they started rolling down the hill and punching each other like a freaking anime or like a cartoon, you know, like when you're just like fists flying and like they're rolling down the hill. It's like they're rolling down the hill and they're like punching each other back and like grabbing each other like by here and punching each other back and forth. And then once they get to the bottom of the hill, they're like one of them would be like mounted punching them, and then they would like take like one would like smash the other one over and like flip them over and then mount the other person and start punching them, and they were just like rotating doing that. And I was like, oh snap, we were all watching. I was like, oh yeah, punch. I was like, yeah, fight. I was like, oh man, here we go. And I was just like going like that, and it was so crazy. So after they rotated like 4 or 5 times, like punching the crap out of each other, like mounting them, you know, ground and pounding each other, the dad, like my friend, her dad comes there, and you know, he's about maybe 5'10", 5'11", maybe about 6 foot, maybe a little bit shorter. So he's clearly taller than all of us. You know, I'm about 5'6", 5'5", 5'6". Like my friends are like, we're all about like 5'5", 5'6", right? And he comes over and he grabs both of them, and he grabs them both by like the back of their shirts and like smashes them together. Like literally like 2 13-year-olds that were not small by any means, right? They're like little, and like literally like grabs them, picks them up and smashes them like that, hits them, and he like throws them down. He goes, you guys need to get out. And he's like, if any of you guys want to fight next, you have to fight me. So then I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm clenching my fist like Arthur, bro. Like Black Arthur. I'm clenching my fist. I'm like, maybe I should fight him. I'm like, well, he just invited me to fight. I'm like, maybe I should fight him. Like, if I beat up an adult like this guy, I'll get major, literally. This is how stupid I was at times. I'm not thinking clearly. I thought it'd be like experience points, like fighting a boss. If I fight him, and no hard feelings, not like I'm like angry, but if I fight and beat him up after he just smashed my 2 friends together, like that'd be like major clout at school. I would level up, I would get stronger, you know, and I can fight Bruce Lee one of these days, even though Bruce Lee had already passed away, but I'd be as good as Bruce Lee. That's what I was thinking, that I thought like an RPG, that if I fought him and I beat him up, I might like level up and I can beat up other people that are bigger and badder than me. So I clenched my fist and I'm like, I'm gonna punch him. Like I was gonna go like, I'm like, wait a minute, no, you're stupid. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna like hold up. That's the other part of RPGs where like you die, you know? So I unclenched my fist and I'm like, smart thing to do is just like chill, don't do anything. So it was kind of awkward the rest of the night. Like it was like really awkward. We were just like, we were all around the table and we were just like drinking punch in like silence and like eating hot dogs and drinking pork. And we're all just kind of looking at each other like, yo, like, don't do anything. And we just like 30 minutes later, we all just left. It just completely ruined the vibe of the party, you know? So yeah, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I thought I was gonna level up, but I think he would have absolutely beat me up, and I would have got beaten up in his backyard. And like I said, the home field advantage, you know, his daughter was there, his wife was there, which that chick was tall. His wife was like 6 foot something. Tall chick. The girl was tall too. The girl was also tall as well. She's tall for a girl. She was like my height or a little bit taller than me. At that time. But it was crazy, man. Yeah, it was a funny story. We were always talking about it. We were talking about it at school the next day. It was just like, oh man, that fight was crazy. I was like, yo man, I almost punched their dad. They're like, why would you do that? He's like, if any of y'all want to fight, you have to fight me. That's how he said it too. He said it just like that. It was like Fat Albert. He wasn't black, but it was like Fat Albert. You know, it was a white dude, but if any of you guys, he's like pointing at us. Any of you guys want to fight? Y'all can fight me. So yeah, almost fought him, but I didn't do it. Didn't pull the trigger on that one. I didn't see OJ's limit break. My move, if I had a limit break move, my go-to move that I always did was like a spinning back kick, like a waving spinning back kick to after that like duck and grab and just like choke and grab and wrap my legs around people. I've done that a few times where spinning back kick, throw them off guard, they're gonna block or they're gonna do whatever, kind of slither underneath them, grab, jump, chokehold, grab, lock up, limit break. I've got that a couple times. And I remember I was at school. The teacher said, let go. And I said, tell him to tap out. He was like, I'm not tapping out. I'm like, then I'm going to choke you. The teacher said, let go of him right now. And I said, no, tell him to tap out. He's like, I'm tapping out. I got in so much trouble. Pulled me by the ear. Tell him to tap out. I wouldn't let him go until he said he tapped out. You know why I said that? Because I wanted everyone to say, hey, I made him tap out. Oh my gosh. Let's say you could have sued him. I mean, sure, but dude, a 12-year-old isn't thinking... A 12-year-old isn't thinking about suing someone. That's the last thing in my mind. I didn't know about lawyers and suing back then. It was about the fight. It was about the fun in the fight. It wasn't about suing people, you know. Put your dollars in your pockets. less fighting in that story. Less fighting in that story. 10 toes down, bro. 10 toes down overall. So that was fun. So tell him to tap out. I tap out. I was like, good. Oh man. Let's see here. That was classic one. Classic one on that one, man. Yeah, the voice, it was literally, if any of you guys want to fight, you have to fight me. It was so funny the way that he said it. Like, I had to, like, hold myself back from laughing, but then I also, like I said, wanted to fight. I actually wanted to fight him, so it was funny. So yeah. I mean, if I fought, listen, that's self-defense, man. Like, if he says, if any of you guys want to fight, you guys can fight me. If I rush him and I get beat up, that's definitely my fault. Like, I don't know if the court, I mean, he's an adult and I'm a kid. Or I'm a teen or whatever. I think I was a tween. I'm not sure exactly how old I was at the time, but you know, if that, like I said, if that was to go to court or whatever, like I did attack him in his own house, you know, so it's like, I don't know how much sympathy they'd give towards me, you know, and I wasn't like, I mean, I was thin at that time. I hadn't really started lifting weights or anything, so I was thin, but I wasn't small. Like I actually grew quite a bit from when I was in 4th grade to 5th grade, and from 4th grade to 6th grade, I grew from like 4'8" to like 5'5" or 5'6". So I actually grew a lot, like visibly. I grew a lot. I was very short in like 3rd, obviously as a kid, very short. But then like 5th, 6th, into 7th grade, I grew from like 4'8" or whatever, 4 foot low 4s to like 5'6" or so, or 5'5", 5'6". So I don't think like if the court's like, okay, yeah, the 5'6" kid comes rushing at you that knows martial arts. I mean, I did martial arts all the way from when I was little. I was doing martial arts, like that knows martial arts and comes at you. That's not weak. I wasn't weak then. Obviously I wasn't as strong as like an adult, but I was not weak. You know, if they come at you, like I think the courts would probably say he's justified in defending himself at that point. You know, because I wasn't like little. I wasn't, you know, so like, you know, like a little baby. Like I could punch and kick pretty hard. You know, even at that point. So yeah, I think the courts would side with him, honestly. I think they would. So what you're saying is you're thick now? Thick? No. Do I have adult muscles? Yes, I have adult muscles now compared to back then. I think I was 110 pounds. Right now I'm like 180, 190 on a good day maybe. So, I mean, I'm 70, 80 pounds more than I was back then. Were you Kid Goku size? I think, yeah, before, like, I was definitely Kid Goku size, yeah, back then. Like, before I got my growth spurt. I got my growth spurt 5th, 6th grade. 5th and 6th grade, I got my growth spurt. I had one growth spurt then I had a little growth spurt after high school. I had a little bit of I grew a few inches after high school. So yeah. Didn't fumble 40 times in a season. I've never fumbled 40 times in a season. I don't think I've ever fumbled 40 times in my life. Like, you can count up all the times that I've ever played football, from flag all the way up through professional. I don't think I ever fumbled. There was never, I don't have 40 total fumbles. I probably have like maybe like around maybe 12 or 13 fumbles like total in my life. Because there were some seasons I didn't fumble at all. Like, I fumbled 0 times in the season. So. So, you know. Y'all see they discontinued the LCD deck. Wonder what that's about. Well, it was always going to be discontinued. They were always going to replace it with the new Steam Deck. So, like with the 550 and the 650 model. So they were just selling off what they had left, and then that was going to be it. You know, so. But yeah, that's pro-consumer, right? That's a pro-consumer move. Not bringing back the cheaper Steam Deck model. That's pro-consumer, right? Valve was always about pro-consumer. So, pro-consumer move from Valve. Pro-consumer. Okay, yeah, I saw it here from Cheapy D. Says, Valve has stopped making the LCD version of Steam Deck. We are no longer producing the Steam Deck LCD 256 model. Once sold out, it will no longer be available. So, yeah, there you go. It's gone. Probably still get it secondhand, but that might jump up in price, maybe. Might jump up in price. What did you think of Seahawks Rams game last night? Definitely one of the best games of the year. Yeah, it was a really good game. I actually fell asleep towards the end, but then I caught the end highlights. Like, I fell asleep like right before the overtime started. I fell asleep. So I want to see this. I want to see this picture here. There's something here that I'm watching, and it's like a Pokemon on the Steam Deck versus, or was this Kirby in the Forgotten Land on the Steam Deck versus the Switch OLED. And it's running all crusty on the Steam Deck, but it's running like obviously the 30 FPS on the Switch. So what's going on there? Oh no. Okay, no, it's a Switch versus. It says then somebody says Steam Deck bros always say they can run Nintendo games, but never tell you how they actually run. So yeah. It's just typically they run great with the right settings, but I don't even own the Steam Deck. I love my Switch too, though. Misinformation, the Steam Deck is running desktop mode, which limits the power significantly compared to the standard gaming mode. This video doesn't represent the actual power. Yeah, that's why you just buy the official thing, so you can just play Kirby and the Forgotten Land in 60 FPS, no problem on Switch 2, you know? So yeah. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. You guys are awesome. Shout outs, man. If you also, we're trying to see if we can get to 150 likes. So if you can, let's get to 150 likes, guys. I appreciate that. Let's get to 150 likes. That'd be awesome. 150 likes would be super cool. The Steam Deck hardware isn't that good for some Switch games. Yeah. You fell asleep because you thought the game was over like the rest of us. I fell asleep because, honestly, yo, keep it a buck. I know you're joking around, Cybertorts, but, dude, I was just freaking tired. I've been running around. I've been going up and down. Like, I have family here, you know. I have family here for the, for, like, my mom's birthday coming up. And to be honest, man, I've just been super, super busy and somewhat stressed out, you know. Somewhat stressed out, super busy. So I was trying to stay up and watch the game, but I kind of just crashed, man. And then I checked the score later and I saw the highlights and I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Good game. Good game. Good game. But yeah, I pretty much watched most of the game. I watched most of it that I could catch, you know? So, it's pretty cool. Did they make an update for Xenoblade? No, I'll let you know. When they do, trust me, you'll know. Because everyone will be making videos on it and stuff. So, when they get an update out, we'll let you know. Or you'll know, trust me. Been going hard on Divinity Original Sin on the Switch 2. It gives me a Dragon Age Origins feel. I'm here for it. Dragon Age is the garbage now. Yeah, I think that like Divinity's really good. Like if you like that, you know, pen and paper or old school RPG style, CRPG more like it, right? Dungeons and Dragons, like Divinity's great, you know, for that. So yeah. Not really. It's really good for that. So yeah. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Oh man, I feel you there. Hopefully you'll get a chance to rest up. Yeah, I think after, honestly, I'll get a chance after this weekend is done. After this weekend is done, like the holiday stuff is done, you know, family stuff is done. Everybody can just kind of retreat and take some time. Excuse me. So I expect it to be finished by, well, next week is Christmas. So then we have Christmas. And then after that, so after next week, I can finally take some time to relax. Because it's been nonstop, you know, stuff, you know, with all that for a while now, you know? So yeah. non-stop stuff. So like Thanksgiving kind of just rolled into this month, you know? Yeah, I got the Mario Strikers charged, baby. Let's see. Xenoblade needs an update, about to start it next after ZA DLC. Yeah, it doesn't have one yet, so hopefully we get one soon. You're on the same boat as as all the hater channels. You've been doing they've been doing a lot longer than them. Just complete opposite spectrum. Keep hyping, bro. When it comes to the hater channels, I mean, like, the thing about the difference with that is that I do what I like because I think it's fun, and I play what I want because I think it's fun. Hater channels are doing it because they're doing it to make money. So there's a difference between me and them. I'm not doing it because of money. I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it because I love this, and I've been doing it for a very long time. So people that are usually haters is because they know that they can elect a certain number of responses from people. They know that they can game the algorithm for money. That's what they're doing it. Like, who wants to talk about something that they hate all day? Well, grifters and haters do because they can make money. They can be profitable from it. So I think that the fundamental difference is not, I don't think it's the same side of the coin. I think it's a completely different thing. I'm doing this because I love it. I'm doing this because I think it's great. I'm doing this because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Haters did not sign up. Like, nobody signs up to YouTube to say, I'm going to be a hater. Like, I mean, some people do. But most of the time you do gaming because you think it's fun. But then you see, like, what you can make. Some people get blinded by the money. They're like, oh man, I got a lot of traction on that video where I'm hating something. You know, so they keep on doing it because they have no shame or no morals, you know? So yeah. So I think that's really the gist of it overall. So it's a big difference in my opinion. Yeah, man, games like Divinity are so good in handheld because of the text that you have to read. Yeah, I mean, I wish they could have got that to 60 FPS in handheld, but I mean, I think they probably did the best they could considering the how much different it is docked compared to handheld mode. The FF7 demo was great. The mode with starting OP was a smart move because I wasn't gonna play it over again to grind after playing it on PS5. That mode's way too easy, man. That's way too easy. So I mean, I don't know. Just to be able to just get everything, make everything super easy playing through. I mean, is that gonna be fun? But I guess it's gonna be fun. You can play it whatever way you want to play it, I guess, right? So, so yeah. I get, listen, I get you can profit off of being positive too. That's my point. It's not even about profiting off of being positive. It's that I talk about things that I like. I talk about negative things, and I talk about, I'm normal. This is just normal for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about negative things too. I can profit off of being negative. You profit off of being positive. It's not about that, bro. We talk about the good and the bad here. We don't just only talk about good. We talk about both. We talk about it being normal. So that's the difference. The difference is I'm doing this because this is what I love to do, not because, oh, I'm positive, so I'm profiting off of that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Some of these people are being completely obtuse and crazy. They don't think like this normally, and if they do, they need a mental institution. You know what I'm saying? Like, most gamers don't think like this. Like, if you're always acting crazy about something, about gaming, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it really isn't, you know? So for me, I'm doing what I do because I love to do it, not because, oh, I'm profiting because I'm positive. Bro, I was doing this for free. I'm always how I is. We talk about good, we talk about bad, but I'm going to talk about stuff that I like. I ain't going to sit here and talk about a bunch of stuff that I don't like. There's no point. Who does that? Only crazy people do that. Sitting there and talk about what you don't like all day. Why would you do that? Why would you waste your time? Oh, because you can profit off of it. Who likes to sit there and talk about stuff that they don't like? Unless you're, like I said, you're miserable. Miserable people. I'm not miserable. I like to talk about stuff that I like. I like game. That's what most people do. 99.9% of people like to talk about stuff that they like. You know? That's most people. Most people, you know? So for me, it's about just being normal. It's not about one way or another. These people that are crazy haters, they're doing it because it gets them publicity, because it gets them money. It's not because that's how they like to be. It's because they just literally are doing this for money. If there was no money involved, they wouldn't be doing this. Guarantee you. Guarantee you they wouldn't be doing this, because none of them were doing it back when they first became YouTubers. All these guys shifted when the algorithm became a good thing for them to do that. But they could, all this stuff that people are being negative about, you could have been like that a decade ago. You could have been like that 5 or 6 years ago. Why weren't you like that? They all switched up when the algorithm switched up. So I never switched up my style. I never switched up my flow. I never switched up everything. Everything's always been OJ from the beginning. Now, yeah, I've taken different paths in terms of how to get there, but if you go back, the soul and the essence of how I do my stuff, it's the same as it was. Ask the people that have been here. I know Jackson's been here for a hot minute. Partyman's been here for a hot minute. How has it changed? I've been me the whole time. A lot of these guys have been chameleons, you know? They weren't like this 5 years ago. I was exactly how I was 5 years ago. How about 10 years ago? I was exactly how I was 10 years ago. Look at the content back then. I was still doing news videos, still talking about Nintendo, still talking about RPGs. I'm the realest person on this platform. Everybody else switched it up when they can make more money. I didn't switch up a damn thing. I've always been me, you know? That's the main difference between, so don't, listen, I ain't trying to be mean, but don't compare me to these weirdos, bro. Go back and look at their content. They weren't doing the same thing that they were doing back then. These haters, look at my content. I was doing the same thing. I didn't switch up nothing. That's the difference. I'm realistic about it. I'm real. They're not. They're fake. They're making up stuff because they know they can make money off of it. I don't switch up a damn thing. I got new stuff that I do, but I'm still me. Go back. I'm not even, there's no cap in this one, guys. Go back and look at my content 5 years ago. Go back, look 10 years ago. It's the same thing. I just got more people watching that a little bit. That's it. So don't compare me to these guys. Don't compare me to them. Dudes hate hearing anything positive about Switch 2. They'll guilt you into sharing, guilt you out of sharing your enjoyment. Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo's a damn liar. Switch 2 sold work, and it did it. Then Wii U, there's never been a month where Wii U outsold Switch 2. That's crazy. Especially in Japan. It's already outsold. In Japan, the Switch 2's already outsold the entirety of the Wii U. If you compare the lifetime to date sales numbers of the Wii U in Japan compared to the Switch 2 has literally outsold it the entirety. So anybody trying to say that it's sold as bad as Wii U at this point, that's insane. That's a stupid thing to say. We saw the numbers. Dude's a liar. He's a fraud. 5 years ago, he wasn't doing Nintendo was not making content like he makes now. And he just saw the algorithm change, so then he switched it up. Dude's a fake and a fraud. And a liar. That's why he won't debate nobody else, because he knows that he'd get absolutely destroyed. That's why he won't debate Prime. That's why he won't debate me. That's why he He runs like a little baby, scared from everybody, because he knows good and well that he's a liar. I mean, I'd run like a baby too if I lie like that to keep his little stupid audience that he has. He ain't getting the same views that he used to get, though. Yeah, not saying I agree with the hater channels. They're really pushing the doom and gloom hard. Some say they're right. Some say they're right, but I don't agree with them. Just saying you both make money, and that's fine. That's about all we have in common then. If that's the case, that's about all we have in common. But it ain't the same thing. Even if it is true, something people don't want to see due to their bitter reality, positivity is healthier than negativity. Yeah. So Screen Attendant, I'm tired of hearing that bum too. Y'all need to stop bringing his name up. Dude's a crusty bum. Switch to November, the exact same as Switch 1 in November 2017. It seems bad because it's been crushing records left and right. So normal great sales seem bad by comparison. Yeah, it sold just fine. Like I said, it already outsold the entirety of the freaking Wii U in Japan. So it's selling good. It's gonna continue selling good. Like, it's not gonna kill every single record every single month, but it's still gonna sell really good. And I never said that it was going to sell record breaking every single day, every single month, that it's gonna outsell everything. I never said that. I just said it's gonna sell good, and it is gonna sell good, and it's continued to sell good. So, I mean, you can let people lie to you if you want, but we see the sales numbers in Japan. We see the 203,000. We see the 190,000. Like, we see it. So, we see the MPD sales. We see all that. So there ain't really nothing else to say. Snow Hawkthorn, what's up, man? I'm playing, I was playing Metroid Prime 4, and now I'm going to move on to Trails in the Sky. This play and others can be critical of Nintendo. These grifters can't even give credit to objective stats like sales data. Nope, they can't. They gotta preface it by saying, oh, well, there's some type of this or there's some type of that. It's crazy. But that's, like I said, that's why they don't do debates, man. That's how you know that somebody's a fraud. If somebody says all this stuff about something, it doesn't matter what it is, but they're too scared to even talk to somebody else that has an opposing viewpoint, that's how you know that they're a fraud, that they're doing it, they're grifting. That's how you know it's a grift and they're just saying it for money. You should, as a content creator, you should never be scared or afraid to talk to someone about video games. Now, if you don't want to talk to someone about touchy subjects like politics or like, you know, religion or things like that, I can understand that. But why are you scared to talk about video games? Like, it's just video games. It ain't anything like that. And you got a lot of people that are too scared to talk to somebody else about video games. That's how you know that they're a fraud. Right there. That's fraudulent right there. You know? So, Simeon Kwon with the $5 dono says, evening OJ, just getting in, saw your previous live in Metroid Prime 4 video. Score you gave it is fair. Music, Metroid, or Mega Man 5, Dr. Wily's stage music. Yo, shout out Snake, I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. I think we're at 215, not 20. So I think we're at 215. So that gets us to 220. Shout outs to my man Simeon Coin. Let me get your music going for you. But yeah, too scared to talk to somebody about video games? That's crazy. That's because you know you're a liar. That's really what it comes down to. You don't want to be made to look stupid. Listen. If somebody's a big grifter that gets a lot of views and they see a video of you getting absolutely destroyed in a debate on all of your views and all your viewpoints, they're never going to take you seriously. They might even stop watching your channel or turn against you. So it's not in it's not in a grifter's, you know, best interest to debate somebody that's smarter than them or knows more about the sales numbers than them or isn't a grifter. Like, that's not in your best interest, because you're gonna completely invalidate your videos, invalidate your future videos. So a lot of grifters don't like to talk to other people. They don't want to do debates. They don't want to do that stuff because it's gonna invalidate what they say going forward. So that's really the truth of the matter, you know. All right, have a nice night. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. Wonder why November sucked for gaming sales, though. I mean, it didn't suck. It wasn't as good as it was before in the past. You know, when it comes down to it, just wasn't as good as some other one. But if you want to know the real reason why that the gaming sales were down across the board in November, it's because inflation. Inflation has been a lot, and the fact that Microsoft is selling less and less systems. Like, they're selling terrible overall when it comes down to it. So we usually have 3 systems that are in the race between, you know, back in 1995 and all, like, you know, it would be Sega, it'd be PlayStation, it'd be Nintendo. So there'd at least be 3 systems, plus other systems as well, like Jaguar or whatever else that was out back in the day, and WonderSwan. There's other systems too, but like 3DO or whatever, right? So there'd be a number of people that were contributing towards the sales. But the problem is that Microsoft has completely came in here and destroyed that, right? PC gaming's gotten bigger and bigger. Mobile, tablet gaming's gotten bigger and bigger. So those don't count. Like, they don't count towards console sales. So since Microsoft, Xbox sales are down in the gutter at this point, that's really why the sales were so much lower this month than in previous months. And if it wasn't for Sony discounting the system by $100, the sales would have been even worse. You know, so the fact that Sony even discounted the sales, or if, like, let's just say the Nintendo Switch 2 wasn't out. If Sony didn't discount the sales, or if the Switch 2 didn't launch, the sales would have been so bad, it would have been absolutely atrocious overall. So yeah, like, it'll recover though, like it always does. Like, the game industry has highs and lows, so it'll recover as more big games come out. Wolverine, Pokemon Gen 10, new 3D Mario game, all that type of stuff. So yeah. Let's see here. Who do I got? Jake or Joshua? I'm not sure. Jose streaming while sick, gotta respect it. Hey, thank you so much, Dark Stars. Appreciate you. I just don't fall for that. Grifters and people online trying to sap fun out of enjoyment of gaming for profits. Whack and pathetic. I agree. Number was missing Xbox sales and prices are higher than ever. Even Switch 1 prices have increased. Switch 2 is $150 more than Switch 1 when it launched. Sony ran the $100 to $150 deals, which affected Switch 2. I think it did maybe a bit. I don't know how much it did, though. I'll be honest. I don't know how much it did. But yeah, we'll see, like, in these next months. We'll see for December. We'll see. Seems like December is going pretty good so far. For Switch 2 sales, people are picking it up. So I think December is going to be okay. And I think January and February are going to be okay, too. So we'll see if Nintendo has to revise their forecast or if they have to, you know, drop the price. We'll see on that one. I mean, me personally, this is what I would do. Like, if it has, like, to the months are kind of struggling again, I would just put the price. To me, I think a price would be like $3.99 would be a great price. Like $3.99, and I would even sweeten the deal. Like, I'd say $3.99 with like a free digital download for like Mario Kart World. Like, to me, that would just be the perfect price. Like, and yes, you're probably gonna lose money on each unit because $3.99, that's not enough to cover what the Switch 2 can do. But like I said, if it's closer, they can get component costs down, which I don't think they can because RAM prices are going up. So if they can get it to $450 or $3.99 with the game in there, I think that'd be perfect going forward. But once again, I mean, obviously, if you're expecting $500 and you only get $3.99, like the increase in sales, I'm not sure if that covers everything, you know. But I would probably say, like, if they can do that, that would be the better option to do. Or maybe $450 with Mario Kart. $450 with Mario Kart, $3.99 without Mario Kart. I think that would also be really good too. So two options: either you get Mario Kart, $450 with Mario Kart, $3.99 without Mario Kart. I think that would also be good if they can get it to that too. That would be really good. But I know that'd be hard, you know, because like that's difficult. That's difficult to get there. But yeah, that's what I would do. If it keeps on being like where like, they don't hit their like forecast goal, right, or something, I think that'd probably be a good way to sweeten the deal a bit, you know. But like I said, yeah, we'll see with December. According to Paul Gale, like they pretty much sold about 1 million units already in December, so they should probably wrap up like almost get close to what they did last month, or maybe like another 1 million on top of that, so like 2 million or whatever for the month sold. In Japan's been doing really good in December. We've had 2 weeks of 190,000 units and 203,000 units. So that's, what is that? That is almost pretty much 400,000 units. About 400,000 units in 2 weeks in Japan. So not bad at all. Yeah, the lagging economy's been lagging. More and more people are just, you know, like I said, playing other things. So it's one of those things to where they got to think, like, listen, the prices are higher than ever. Obviously, $70 games doesn't help. You know, there's a lot of things. And like I said, yeah, I mean, listen, I'd probably go with like 60, you know, or I would have went like undercut, like 65, maybe $64.99 for games. You know, I probably would have just went a little bit lower just because it's like, hey, look, instead of 70, just charge 65. That'll feel a lot better for a lot of people. So I probably would have went with 65, you know, $64.99, you know, for the games. That's what I would have went with. Because it would just feel a lot better. It would, like, optics wise, it looks a lot better than 70 for the games, you know. So yeah, but we'll see. We will see how it works out. I hope Nintendo gets a direct out late January, early February. That would be a good timing off Christmas and get people more if they plan on getting the second half of Switch 2 launch. Yeah, I think probably like February or March. That'd probably be like where I'd probably put it, you know. Jim Guy said console hardware is dead, and W for gay bros. Should we give up? Yeah, console hardware is not dead. No, that's silly. Especially if you look at the European sales for the PS5. Those were really good. Apparently, almost setting a record. So no, I don't think so. And Japan, hell no, it's not dead. So absolutely not. Let's see. Got to keep it real though. Games are 70, not 80, and consoles are 450, not 500. Well, yeah, obviously like with Mario Kart, but the PS5 is $500, right? Like if you want to base without the discount, without the Black Friday discount, the PS5 is $500 for that system. The Xbox Series X is is that like 650? If I'm not correct, that's like 600. It's like 600 or something like that. Without the you know, the Xbox Series S is cheaper. I think that's $400 plus tax. But yeah, nobody's buying that anyway. But the Switch 2, I mean, if you're looking at it, it's $450 plus the tax on there. I mean, you're getting upwards of maybe near, you know, 500. It's not 500, but it's upward of that, right? With the tax, depending on where you live, state tax is higher or not. But if you get the Mario Kart, obviously that's 500 plus, right? So I think that yes, the games are not 80, but if you get like the Switch 2 editions that come with the upgrade, come with the DLC, or even just like Tears of the Kingdom, right? Tears of the Kingdom, that's 80. If you buy it on the Switch 2, now you don't have to do that. Obviously, you can buy it. You can buy the physical cartridge cheap and then get the upgrade pack for way cheaper than 80. But I think that's what people are referring to, and I think it's kind of, you know, I think it's kind of silly doing it that way, because once again, there is a way to easily get any of those games for well under 80, right? The only game that's actually 80 is Mario Kart World. That's the only a physical copy or a digital copy of Mario Kart World. Which, if you want that, you can obviously just go with the bundle. That's much cheaper, $30 off, right? So, let's see here. Xbox price is out of pocket. PS5 Slim was discounted in all Europe stores to 349 euros. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, right? Now, is it back up to the standard price, Drew Arco, or what's it looking like now? Excuse me, sorry guys. Oh man, I am sick-a-rooney. I am sick-a-rooney at this point. The spin-a-rooney, sick-a-rooney. I am sick-a-rooney. So yeah. That's kind of how I see it right now. But hopefully things will adjust. I think that the industry has a way. If enough people aren't buying something, I think the industry will do its best to try to adjust, you know? But prices have never been more expensive than they are now across the board when it comes to things. So yeah. Unironically, Mario Kart World's price would be the nice gesture since its bundle is going away. Yeah, I think that should go down to, like, if they just said, hey, look, we're gonna have a permanent price drop to just $69.99, right? I think that'd be a good. That I mean, it'd still be expensive, but it'd still be better than what they're doing right now. So Breath of the Wild full price is wild. It makes the game seem like 80 when it's just the OG price tag plus $10 upgrade. Exactly. So that's why I said it would have just been better if they just put like a flat, like, lower price on everything. Mario Kart World Bundle isn't going away. They updated that a few weeks ago. Well, I mean, it's supposed to go away, but I mean, yeah, it's still here, but it's supposed to go away after like the end of the year. So we'll see what happens if it does or not. You know, we'll see what they end up doing in terms of that. We'll see how it works out with that. This is back up to $4.99 since it was 2 weeks Black Friday deal by Sony for all Europe. Yeah, those European players, you guys are smart, man. You guys rushed out there and bought that in droves. You guys rushed out there and bought that in droves, man. Because there's already been multiple price increases. Like, there's already been multiple price increases for the what's it called, for the PS5 in Europe. So it's like that was the chance, that was the opportunity to get it for a good price before the price could potentially go up with these RAM costs and all that. So yeah. Definitely a definitely a good deal if you could get it. So yeah. Yeah, PS5 Slim released 399 in Europe now. Now it's regular 499. So yeah, there you go. Price matters more to casuals, more so than enthusiasts. Don't care if gaming is our hobby. Then we only buy new consoles every 8 years. Doesn't really matter if it's 350 or 450. I agree with that. I agree with that. That assessment as well. Um. So yeah, I also agree. I agree with that. On the website, they have listed the limited stock while supplies last, but they removed the text recently. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to go away. We'll see if it does. Maybe they don't. Maybe it doesn't go away. But yeah, I think obviously it going away would be bad. I would like it to not go away. And I, you know, that's just like I said. That's just me. So for some reason, my what's it called? My mouse has stopped working. I don't know why. My mouse stops working. That's okay. We can see if this one will grab it. Uh, it's acting weird. Oh, for some reason, it's acting weird. I don't. Oh, I think that's why. Let me see. Let me refresh this page. Yeah, my mouse is acting goofy for some reason, or it wouldn't let me. Like my window, that's open here. It was acting weird. So let me just close this out. Let me just be done with this. Let me see if this is acting weird too. Yeah, it's all weird. So I'm not gonna have my chat up for a bit, guys. I'm just gonna have to reboot, and see if this works right here. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm so sorry for being sick while trying to stream or streaming while I'm sick. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been this is stupid. So I'm just gonna read it from here. I'm just gonna just do this. I can see you guys' comments from here. So yeah, we still have about a little bit over 15 minutes left in the stream. I want to say thank you guys so much. 220 on the combo board. Yo, I appreciate that. We can go for the platinum and a half. 30 more combos, platinum and a half, or 2 times platinum and a half. Let's go. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Mario Kart World Bundle will be like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Switch 1 bundle going forward anyway. Yeah, I think it's gonna come back every holiday. If it does go away, it's just gonna come back every holiday. That's what I think it's gonna happen to it. So yeah, I agree with that. I feel the Mario Kart World Bundle will be here all generations, considering it makes up a massive, I think that massive majority of the game of that game sales. Yeah, I think it's gonna be here, but I think they're just gonna bring it back in certain, certain time periods. So yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. I spent $100 out on dinner, and I was like, damn, that's a new AAA game money. Forget games, food is so expensive, bro. I know. I went out. I have family here. I took my cousin, and my uncle out, and my uncle ordered a $50 steak. So it's oh man, that dude said, "Yo, give me a steak." I was like, "Yeah, okay. Are you sure you don't want nothing else, Uncle?" He's like, "No, I want a steak." I was like, "All right, no problem, Uncle. I got you, man. You helped me out so much." So it was all good. He's helped me out a ton. He's done a lot for me. That $50 steak was no big deal. It was no big deal. But yeah, food's expensive too at times, man. So yeah, he's helped me out a lot. So it wasn't a big deal at all. It was just for the steak. That didn't count my cousin's meal and my meal. I just got some nachos. But no, like I said, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. He's helped me out so much in my life, so that's the least I can do is buy him a nice steak. It was a 20-ounce ribeye. 20-ounce ribeye. Ribeye. It was a ribeye. 20 ounce, bro. That thing looked. It looked like the steaks that you make like on like Final Fantasy 15. It looked like a juicy, like cartoon, like what's that dog and on a like when they be cooking, grilling out that dog, like with that dad with this little pit bull dad with his pit bull son. When they be grilling on there, like with Tom and Jerry out there, it was like one of them steaks. One of them big old thick, like got the white around it and like the bone in the middle. Like you flip it into the air and like eat it on like one bite, like one of them steaks, bro. I ain't never had anything like that in my life. I ain't never ordered a steak like that. I always look at the price of steak and I'm like, bro, I ain't paying that for a steak. But yeah, man. Yeah, like you guys never seen the Tom and Jerry that has like that episode like with the pit bulls, like the big pit bull dad like with his son, and like usually like the dad is like a grill, like he like grills meats. Like you ain't never seen Tom and Jerry with that has like, the pit bull dog on there. Y'all never seen that? Let me see if I can pull it up. Here we go. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here. I got it right here, bro. Y'all ain't never seen this? The dog. the dog, this dog right here and his son. And they always be grilling steaks at times. Like it's a pit bull if I'm not correct. But this dude, this big dog, he always be grilling, like he'll be wearing like a chef outfit and be like grilling steaks in the backyard, and Tom and Jerry always be fighting. And sometimes they get in the way, you know? Yeah. Okay, it looks like moving over to one scene and coming back fixed the whole issue that I have with this thing. Spike and his boy Ty, yeah. Like this right here. Let me show y'all. It looked like this. it looked like this right here. Y'all seen this stick? It looked like this stick right here, bruh. Or like this one. It looked like this one right here. It looked like this stick right here. The one with the white around it. With the bone in the middle. With the veins and all. Big old ribeye, bro. I ain't never eaten a steak like this in my life, man. I ain't never. Or look, see how it's done. Look at the steaks like this, bro. It looked like this on his plate. Big old steak, bro. Oh man, it was great though. I ain't never seen a steak like that, like right up that close. Like that's not like a cartoon, you know. No, Xenoblade has not got a Switch 2 upgrade yet. When it gets one, trust me, I'll make a video. You'll know about it. All right. People keep on asking me like I have the answer, bro. I don't have it, bro. When they announce it, I'll make a video. Trust me, you'll know. Not gonna lie. I think I knew their names at some point, but I didn't know their name like when we were talking about it. I forgot it, you know. Yeah, Spike and Tight. So yeah, it was a steak like that, bro. It was a big old juicy steak, bro. I was like, man, that's a steak, bro. And like it was like medium rare, so the inside, bro, he like cut it like bursting with juices and stuff, you know. Like me, I know you guys are probably gonna say this is crazy, but I don't eat like steak. For me, it's gotta be like well done. I know a lot of people say, no, you can eat it with the red in the middle and like all moist and melts in your mouth and like candy or something. I can't, bro. I don't eat the blood Castlevania steaks. I gotta eat, if I'm eating steak, which I don't eat steak a lot, but if I am, I like the small thin cut like Mexican style, or like the carne asada steak, you know, or like in Nigeria, like the suya, that's also steak. I like that. I don't like big old juicy red meat steaks, bro. I've never been a fan. Never been a fan. Yo, Simeon Corn with the $5 dono says, I have a trailer request for Pokemon fans. Check out Doki Monsters Quest. I believe retro fans will love it or not. Mega Man 7 Turbo Man stage. All right, I got you, Simeon Coin. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Yo, we out here 25 combos away from a platinum, 2 times platinum and a half. Don't got too much time left, but there's still a chance. Still a chance. All right, let me get this music for you here. Mega Man. Mega Man 7 Turbo Man stage theme. All right. Let's see. Well done is fine. It depends on who and how it's cooked. Yeah. I gotta go well done. Well done is crazy. Gotta be medium rare. No. Well done for me. I gotta see that the whole inside is cooked. I gotta see that the whole inside is cooked. I can't have it to where it's like red and all that. No. My pops like them well done. Yep. Let's see here. So, flat iron steak, fillet steak for me. Not rare, like medium to medium rare. I like it pink. Red is scary. Pink and red to me, it's the same thing. I don't care. I don't like it pink. I don't like it red. I like it where I cut the steak and it's like cooked through. But I don't like big, thick steaks anyway. Like, I'm not a big, thick steak fan. Like, I like the thin cut anyway. Like carne asada. Like, so I'm more of like that. I don't even really be eating big old huge T-bone, you know, spike and type steaks, you know. They're good. Don't get me wrong. I've had it before, like where somebody's bought it and like, oh, I ate it. Like I ate it, but like I'm not a huge fan of that, you know. Yo, Drew Arco with the big 20 euros. Hey, yo, that almost got us, dude. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Yo, shout outs to my man Drew Arco, 245 on the board. Yo, JoJo's in the house as well, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs to you guys tonight, man. You guys have been freaking incredible. Let's hit them with that JoJo, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hit him with the F-Zero. Drew Arco, hit him with the European F-Zero. We see you over there from across the pond, bruh. Well, it's not really Britain across the pond, but you know what I'm saying, Europe. I see you over there, Drew Arco. I know it's late in your neck of the woods, too. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, fam. Let's go. I like a good tuna steak too. Okay, the tuna steak. I don't know about a tuna steak. I don't think I had one of those. Oh yeah, thin cut steak. Thin cut steak is fire. I used to eat well done before I knew better. Listen, man, I get it. I know people say that like once you have one that's not well done, that's like whatever. The way it's supposed to cook, it's way better. But I've had it, man, and I'm more of a well done guy. I'm more of a well done steak guy. So if I do have steak, I don't have steak a lot. So yeah, if this is something like the suya, then that's perfect, well done. But the thicker cuts of medium rare, unless you want to chew for 12 hours. Yeah, like I said, I don't really eat thicker cuts of meat. I don't really order that. But like even if I did, I'd order it to where it was like near. It'd be like well done. It would be cooked all the way through. Or whatever well done is, maybe like one notch above well done. But like I need it to be like predominantly the inside needs to be cooked. Like it can't be like pink. It can't be like pinkish, like a lot of pink. It can't, or like a lot of like red. I need it to be legitimately like cooked all the way through. I remember I saw Sean Layton. He put up his meal on Twitter. He had like a steak, and literally like his plate was like it was like a bloody soup, bro. It was like red, like it was legitimately like blood, like red. His plate was red. He's like, oh man, that steak was great. I'm like, bro, did you just turn into a werewolf or something? Like, what happened? And like he was just laughing about it. But like I can't eat steaks. Like I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what doctor tell me or anything. Bro, I can't eat a steak where it was like blood on the plate, like red, because of the juices. Like there was so much red on the plate. I like, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Because that was a real Castlevania steak, bro. Like a real Castlevania steak. I don't know if I can find it, bro. Let me see. I can't find. Okay, here we go. Sean Layden. There we go. Let me see if I can find it on his steak. Let me see if it's under steak. Man, I can't find it. Gosh. All right, yeah, he has some food, but I don't think. Yeah, I can't find that steak post from him. I want to show you guys that steak that he ate that day, bro. Yo, shout outs to KC Skills. Thanks for the support, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't find that steak, bro. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I don't know where. Wait, hold up. There's some food. Oh, almost. No, I didn't quite find. I thought I found it for a second, but yeah, like no, I didn't see it. I didn't see it here. Yeah, the steaks were not staking. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Shout outs to Casual Noob. Hey man, appreciate you, Casual Noob. Let's go. So yeah. I'm back from surgery. Casual. Yeah, I just saw your picture, bro, on Twitter. Hey, there you go, brother. Hey, we beat all the odds, man. Yeah. Beat all the odds. Let's go, Casual Noobs. KC Skills, thank you for the 35 months. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Also, DeAndre with the 3.
Hey, what's up, OJ?
What's up?
I just moved houses this week. Been enjoying the stream replays. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Can you play some Pokemon ZA music, please?
Absolutely, yeah. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Lamar. Rest in peace. Excuse me, sorry guys. Pokemon ZA music. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Shout outs to KC Skills. Appreciate you. 2 combos away from the 2 times platinum and a half. So very close, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. Let's go. You should try medium. Well, it's gonna be perfect for you. I have tried medium. I've tried all the steaks except for like the blood steak. I've tried all that, and I'm just like I said, it's just not my style, man. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Did everybody see that Micro Center has Switch 2 on sale for $399? I saw Nintendo Prime made a video about that, but I didn't really see too much about it. There's a shadow drop on the eShop today called Layers of Fear. Yeah, I heard about that too. I saw it on Nintendo Everything. Is it pretty good, or what do you think of anybody playing that game? So yeah, man. Yo, shout outs to Drew Arco, batting cleanup. Let's go, baby. Platinum and a half achieved. Thank you for your support, guys. I appreciate y'all, fam. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's go. Isn't that the older blooper team game? I'm not really sure what it is, to be honest, man. I'm not really sure. Everybody's talking about Lamar Wilson on Twitter. Like, this guy was so popular. Everybody really watched his videos. He had 2 million plus subscribers. And people really loved his channel, man. So it sucks to see him pass away, you know? People really liked him. Rest in peace to Lamar, man. I used to watch his videos all the time, you know? I'm getting random recommendations of your old videos of Doom and RE Revelations 2 on Switch. Those joints have some nice views. They do. That was back when there wasn't a lot of people creating Switch content. Everyone thought the Switch was gonna flop. So like in the first year of the Switch 1, you could get a lot of views just putting up gameplay videos of Switch games running, because it's like, wait a minute, nobody has this system like this. I mean, of course people had it, but content creators were not confident in the system. So there wasn't a lot of competition, you know, back then. But you know, there's some nice, yeah, they have some nice views. That Doom video is like my top 3 or top 5. So yeah. Wait, Lamar passed away? Man, that sucks. Yeah, he did. It's been confirmed. Everyone's been reporting on it and talking about it. He definitely did pass away. Like, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, you know. And usually I like to not bring in stuff, you know, that people get upset about and things, but this one, it's like, okay, we had to kind of talk about it because he was such a pioneer when it comes to, you know, when it comes to this, when it comes to gaming, when it comes to like the tech space. So yeah. Oh, you're all good, casual noob. Hey, you beat all odds, baby. Let's go. How do you make time for watching video game videos of note? Must be some work sometimes. Do you watch on fast speed? I don't watch on fast speed, but if I need to watch, you know, stuff for like video game videos, like I just watch it whenever I feel like it. But I watch a lot of Did You Know gaming like before I go to sleep. Like I'll watch like an hour of Did You Know gaming, or I'll watch like certain videos that, you know, but I don't watch a lot of content creators just because it's devolved into clickbait and all sorts of stuff. So I don't really waste my time watching a lot of content creators. I don't watch Twitch as much anymore. I don't really watch as much live streaming. So at this point, I've kind of like stopped watching a lot because a lot of it's just stupid. A lot of the content creation is just dumb as hell. Like it's just, you know, stupid content creation, like weird people that are just like trying to be annoying for money, or just trying to like clickbait for views, or like stupid Nintendo Switch 2 videos. So I don't watch a ton of videos anymore, man, to be honest. I used to. It used to be fun. Getting on YouTube used to be super cool. It used to be fun. Like, even back then in the day, when you had people that were negative on Nintendo, at least it was about stuff that was real. Like, okay, game key cards or this or like whatever. But now it's just like a lot of fake stuff. People just randomly making up things, not even playing games, and just like talking all day. So it's not fun anymore. It hasn't been fun for a while. So yeah, I've stopped watching a lot of stuff, to be honest, man. Just because it's like a lot of it's lame. A lot of it's really lame and corny. So yeah. A lot of it's lame and corny. Now people just start making up stuff, so there's no point in like watching a lot of YouTube content creators. Like I do watch creators that, you know, do put out good stuff, like retrospectives. I finished a video game. I watch him. I watch you know, other retrospective content creators. Whenever I get time, I watch like GTV. I tell you guys about him. He's great, you know, but I don't watch a lot of like gaming YouTubers, like news tubers, or people just like make videos on like random stuff or complaining. Like I don't watch. That's just such a waste of time. There's no point in watching videos on people just complaining about something. Like that doesn't enrich my life. That doesn't give me more motivation. That doesn't give me knowledge. Like a lot of the stuff that I know about retro games, or that I know about gaming history, or that I know about stuff, is stuff that I can directly apply to you guys. Like I can directly apply or know when it comes about. I don't have time for people to be watching somebody, Metroid Prime 4 is correctively bankrupt. Like stupid, like Nintendo type video, like grifting. I don't have time to be watching useless, outdated videos of people just having personal vendettas against companies and weird stuff like that. That stuff's a waste of time. I gotta watch stuff that, once again, is gonna make me feel better, or stuff that's going to, you know, give me knowledge for work. So I cut out a lot of stuff. I used to watch a lot of different things. I don't watch none of that stuff no more because it's lame and it's corny, and it's been like that. And these people that make it are corny. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it, you know. So yeah. So I've seen hundreds of videos. Exactly, you just got a flood of people talking about Switch 2 sales. Wow, it's bad, and it's selling just fine. You know, it's like, it's stupid as hell. Like when we get Nintendo sales numbers in February, they're gonna be like, oh, it's sold really good. It's one of the best selling systems. It sold 15 million, or it sold however many million that it sold, and it's gonna be on track for whatever they want to sell. Maybe they'll revise their forecast. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't care. It's selling good enough. So people just looking at clickbait everything, you know. So like I said, it's just, like I said, it's lame. At this point, I'm kind of tired of it. Like, it was okay for like the first month or 2 months, but now we're getting it like all the time, and it's just like, I get everyone has their opinions and all that, but it's just, like I said, it's just lame. People are just doing it just so they can make money now. It ain't even about like if they care or not. They're just doing it just so they can make money, you know. So yeah. LOL, was listening to a content creator, was watching until he said Mario Kart World was on a key card, roasted that lame on his comments. Yeah, like, it's not even accurate anymore, you know? It's not even accurate anymore. Like, Mario Kart World is on a key card. Like, they're just, a lot of people, they don't even know what they're talking about. They just say anything these days, you know? So, it's just, like I said, lame. I think Doc Trey made it, Doc Trey made a, what's it called? Made a video on it talking about, like, Switch 2 has high C-level villains, so not even A-listers or anything, just a bunch of bums. And it's really, that's the truth, man. It's just weird. Like I said, goofy-ass videos, weirdos, clickbaiting. So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. Don't know what's worse, Nintendo or his fans. They're both corny and lame. I saw a video of someone saying Super Mario Galaxy Remaster was sold for 100. Yeah, it's not correct. Yeah, people were straight up lying about Metroid Prime 4. That is true. That is true. I come back here because your channel has integrity, even when we disagree. You're respectful, and I appreciate what you do for the community. I appreciate that, man. Any advice how to get my son off Roblox and more on Nintendo, or do I just gotta face the fact that kids now like Roblox more than traditional gaming? If you have experiences that where you can play with your son, like Potter, so like let's say you guys can play like New Super Mario Bros together or Mario Bros Wonder together, I think that'll help him get him off that. So you gotta create fun moments together with you playing with him, you know, because otherwise he's gonna go Roblox. So yeah. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. My throat, I've pretty much had about all I can take at this point. I'm not sure how much longer I can go. So I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. Please, if you can do me a solid, we got 100 people here. I need all 100 of you guys. Seriously, like, this is like no cap, guys. This would help me out. I need all of 100 of you guys to go watch and go drop a comment on my channel, on my most recent video. Go watch the video, drop a comment. Now, here's the thing. If you can't watch the video, you don't got time, at least go leave a like. Go there, hit the like button on this stream, then check out that video there. Click over there, hit the like, drop a comment on there. That would really do me a solid if you guys could help me out there with that. So, I mean, if we can get, like I said, like 100 of you guys to all go over there, drop a comment, because there's only 32 comments on that video. If you guys can all watch it, it talks about the next Legend of Zelda coming sooner than expected. If you guys can all go drop a comment, drop a like, that would really help me out. You guys watched my video yesterday, so thank you guys for watching that video. But if you guys could check out my most recent video, I'd really, really appreciate it to everybody who's watching. Seriously, that would do me like a super, super, super solid and make my throat feel better. I gotta over here guilt trip you guys. Make my throat feel better if you guys go over there. But honestly, it would make me feel better if you guys go over and check out my video. That I did spend some nice time on it, so doing some talking about Zelda and all that. So if you guys can help me out there, that'd be super, 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 super cool. I'd really appreciate that. If you guys did that, all right, man. So check out my vid. Go drop a comment, drop a like and a comment on there, and watch it if you can in the background. That'd be super cool. So if 100 of you guys could go over there and do that. It'd be great if I had like 100 something comments on there. Hate to beg for it, but you know, I don't beg for stuff, but I'll beg for this one. So if you guys can go over there, drop a comment, drop a like, it's free. You don't got to pay nothing. It's free. It's super, super, super free. So, man, that'd be super, super cool. I'd really, really appreciate that. All right, guys. Yes, please leave a comment for the culture. Leave a comment and a like. There's the video. Leave a comment and a like as well for the culture. So open up another tab. Leave a comment on there. And that'd be great, man. That'd be great. So yeah. Excuse me. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. I might be streaming tomorrow morning early. Tomorrow morning very early. So I'm going to try to see if I can wake up tomorrow morning early, get a video done, and get everything going. So I'm probably just going to sleep tonight, guys. I'm probably not going to make a video tonight. So probably just going to wake up early, get a video done, stream, and then we'll go from there. Just because I'm going to be having family over and all that tomorrow. So all right, guys. Love y'all so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Love you guys for the support. Tonight was crazy. 250 on the overclock board. Yo, combo breaks to that. Let's go. Going further to beyond in combo breaking. So I appreciate that, guys. All right. I really do. Make sure you guys check out my most recent video. The link is there in the chat. So love y'all so much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another video and more live streaming. All right, guys. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.